Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. If you were looking for the internet's most exciting and interactive live break room, then you have come to the right place. We are opening live break mystery boxes featuring the biggest names from across the sports world every single day. If you're new to breaking with us, we can help break it down and make it as easy to understand as possible. First, head over to the live break page and look for a series that suits your interests. Most of our series will have 8 spots, which represent the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, that means you have a 1 in 8 chance to win that item at an extremely discounted rate. Next, click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you've completed your checkout, tune into the next available Live Breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at noon, 3, or 6 p.m. Central Time any day of the week. As you watch, you will see your name appear on the screen when your specific break begins. Your name will go into the randomizer and will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that evening's dice roll number. Once randomization is over, the list of names of people that bought into that live break will be matched up with a specific division. If the item that is pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations, you just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia. Want to guarantee yourself an item as opposed to testing your luck? Some of the series that you see on the live break page can be purchased under the mystery box tab of our website. Those boxes can either be shipped directly to your door or open live on the air before being sent to you. While you are there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Points Club. This exclusive club earns you points toward specific discounts, signed items, or exclusive events each and every time you buy at ultimateautographs.com. Your host tonight is an Eagles fanatic.
I already know I like it because it's on a Philadelphia Eagle.
He talks about the Eagles even when they aren't being pulled.
Can't say enough good things. The only negative thing I can say is he's not a Philadelphia Eagle because we had a horrible draft. I'll always hype up an Eagle. Don't you worry, Fonz.
Make sure to ask to see a sweet thigh tattoo. Your host tonight, Colin, a.k.a. Thor Rudisill. The moment you have been waiting for has come. Let's break some signed memorabilia.
Hey, from the UA Studios here in Burridge, Illinois, this is Ultimate Autographs. How's everybody doing today? Converse alongside Robbie Lopez, ready to go on a NASCAR Tuesday with a lot of great stuff. Break room, I love it. Already amped up. Practice squad's going to be a pre-fill. We're going to have 3 straight boxes coming up. There's still 4 speed flexes alive in that one. Howie Long, Amari Cooper, David Montgomery, and Roger Staubach. I just realized my mic is all the way over here. So 4 speed flexes. We still have some full size as well. LaDainian Tomlinson, Michael Penix Jr., Jared Allen. Got a lot of big hits in that one. We are 2 to go, though, on a Vault quad box break. Now, the old series, there's still 3 boxes left, and one of them has the final Vault key of the series. However, that new Vault series, every single photoed headliner still available, every big hit, including one that I know you're going to like, because I believe that's the one with the Brian Urlacher. That one looks insane. That might be in the next diamond, actually, so look forward to that.
Why you got to tease me like that?
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have.
Oh, my God. I thought it was already up on the board.
No.
Jeez.
Looks like Jamar Chase, Emmitt Smith, just to name a couple of big names in there. Warren Moon, Luke Kuechly as well. That should be a very, very fun series throughout that vault. The diamonds, though, are down to the last 4 boxes, and we still do have one headliner out there. That is primetime Deion Sanders, so you'll be good to go on that one. 2-minute warning jersey still has virtually every single headliner left. We just dropped brand new minis in the room as well, so go check those out. We are ready to go. Robbie Lopez, how about yourself?
Hey, doing good. Hey, we are the champions. We are the champ. That was an awesome game.
Yeah, it was.
So dominating. Going into that game, Colin, I didn't expect it to be that dominating. Yeah. I thought it would be a close game, like a little back and forth, touchdown, maybe a field goal, but man, Eagles really came prepared for this game and just said, no three-peat. We're taking this bad boy home back to Philly.
It's the second time they've stopped a three-peat. They stopped the Patriots a few years ago, and then obviously Kansas City last night. But yeah, I think I was talking, it must have been Steven, because I said I felt like the game was going to go one of 2 ways. It was either going to be a super close game that the Chiefs were going to edge out.
Okay.
But if the Eagles were going to win, it was going to be
a dominant.
It was going to be pretty
performance.
dominant. Yeah. So
Wow.
luckily it was the latter for me.
Wow.
That Emmitt Smith or Jamar Chase would look good in my PC. That Roger Staubach too, says
Yes.
Jared. Well, go get him, brother. I know you're also out here looking for that Roger Staubach in the pigskin practice squad. You do have every spot in this first double, my man. So if you want
yes,
to drop
it
in
is.
2 numbers, please drop them in. I'll also, for everybody else that's watching, drop in that live breaks page. That's where you got to go if you would like to play in these breaks tonight. Or today.
Tied. I mean, when you have a defense that's coming straight out of college, they're all drafted from Georgia, practically from that whole entire college championship team. The Eagles did their due diligence when it came to revamping that whole entire defense.
Oh,
they got
100%.
2 Georgia studs to really hone down that defensive line, and it showed last on Sunday in the Super Bowl. 11-26 coming up.
11 and 26.
Here we go.
Yeah, for sure. And then the two cornerbacks too that they got with Kenyon Mitchell and Cooper DeJean, whose first interception is in the Super Bowl and returned for a touchdown, which is crazy. Zach Bond too, like crazy stuff, man. Crazy stuff. 11 and 26 coming up for you, Jarrett. Let's go ahead and figure out our dice roll, guys. It's going to determine the amount of times we randomize everybody for their divisions. It needs to be a 6 or higher, so an 8 works. Obviously, we will not be randomizing this first go around, considering it's all Jarrett. However, we will be deciding what our chase is going to be today. This is every series we have at Ultimate Autographs currently, guys. What we're going to do is give it a spin. Whatever it lands on will be the chase. If we do any boxes in that series, you are automatically entered to a top spot draw to win up to $100. You don't even have to win. You just have to play, and this is probably exactly what Jarrett was looking for. The practice squad already is going to have 16 names into this chase wheel spin for Jarrett, and he's going to have 2 W's right out the gate. The question is he going to have some speed flexes?
Oh, it landed on the practice squad.
I literally, this is true for now. I'm just going to finish it because I think it's funny. I put Jarrett Keaton as the chase. And currently it is just Jarrett Keaton, so that is true.
Only Jared can get into the chase today.
Listen, if the show stopped right now, it would just be Jarrett. However, we do have a single filled up as well, so either way. What's up, Brian? Says first Colin, congrats, and it seems like you have not recovered from the Super Bowl high on Sunday. No, it's I definitely needed the day off yesterday, I can tell you that. I am a little bit sweaty, and that's because I had to bring over all these series from the old building right before we started. So
New building.
I was getting a little, the new building. I was getting a little workout in before we got here.
Why does everybody keep calling it the old building? Like
Well,
Common did the same thing in
We
his
get
notes.
confused. I work in both. It gets confusing. That defense came to play. Complete domination by the DL. Best
Oh, yeah.
defense in football. And it's the first time, actually, the best defense in football for a season 1 since, I think, 2015 or 2016. One of the two. It's crazy. All right. Box 11. See, I should have been here yesterday because then we could be doing Victory Monday boxes. But it is NASCAR Tuesday.
NASCAR Tuesday.
This will be the Denny Hamlin box.
Danny Hamlin. Yeah, we're going with the number 11.
That's right. The great 11.
Guess
Jared,
what?
it's all you. And you know what? For me, we could not have started with a better way, right? This guy is now, Robbie, a
Now?
2-time Super Bowl
Hey!
champion, big captain on that defensive line for the Philadelphia Eagles. We got Brandon Graham, big BG in the building.
Yeah, big.
Tell you what, this dude is a leader through and through. Great on that
Yes.
defensive line, guiding those young players that you were talking about at the start of the show, Robbie.
Big time.
If it's his swan song, he did get a play in a Super Bowl. He's won 2 of them. Big part of the Philadelphia Eagles defense. A lot of special love for me for Brandon Graham. Great hit, NFC East.
What a good time to come back, too. He came just back in time for the Super Bowl, played in that Super Bowl, won himself another Super Bowl.
Yep, 2
Brandon
Super
Graham,
Bowls.
great hit. Way to go.
I like Brenda in here too. Says love the jersey. I think she was talking about mine originally. Hope everyone had a great Super Bowl. And then she said so glad to see him back for the Super Bowl. Talking about my man BG. Yeah, great to see BG back out there. Was the stuff still there, Robbie? And what's up, Colin? What's up, Polo Rex? I'm guessing you were checking on something maybe for him. I don't know. He asked if the stuff was still there.
Graham.
BG in the building. Give me another NFC East. Yeah, right? Little NFC East double up. Graham.
Yeah, it just doesn't look right when I spell it.
I'm writing up Jarrett Keaton everywhere. I wrote himself up, winning himself.
It's one of those words that you look at it and it's like, does it really spell it that way? And I'm gonna have to go to Google and you're like, yeah, it spells it that way.
That's funny when you're like, what is that? That doesn't look right.
It doesn't. And then you go look and I'm like, oh, I guess it does spell it right. Okay.
It took me forever to figure out restaurant. I'm like, restaurant doesn't look right. the way you spell it.
Yeah.
I always wanted to move the U in the wrong spot and whatever else. Go Birds, been a fan since I was 8. Let's go, Brenda Boulay. I've probably been a fan right around that same time, since it's probably about 7 or 8. But yeah, the Donovan McNabb days back in the day for me. But man, obviously on cloud 9 after Sunday.
Yeah, he is.
26 and 30. I do not have a NASCAR number
Now,
for this one.
What is it? 26?
26.
26. Trevor Bain?
Ooh, maybe.
When he used to drive the 26? I don't know. He's obviously in a new car right now.
I think we have a mini here.
Oh.
We don't have the NFC East. We have the AFC East. We do have a listed headliner here. How about the best beautiful bald head in all of football, Jason Taylor, coming out.
Yeah, there we go.
Jason Taylor on the Miami Dolphin mini helmet. I can't write up anything right now.
Secondary head. Okay, secondary head.
Jarrett Keaton with Jason Taylor. I know these weren't the ones he was looking for, but a couple of good hits. A secondary headliner. We're revving up. And for everybody else, obviously, the odds are just getting better for the photo headliners.
Revving it up.
Yeah, right. NASCAR Tuesday.
We are revving the engines. Rum, rum, rum.
My uncle gave me a McNabb jersey for Christmas.
Oh,
Beautiful. That's my favorite player all time, but I got to tell you, Jalen Hurts is getting close. That dude is a gamer.
Colin, I wanted to ask you an honest question. You have to answer it honestly, too.
Okay.
For everybody
scared
out
now.
there to know.
Okay.
Sunday night
Okay.
after the game,
Sure.
did you cry?
I did not cry.
Were you one of many fans that just sat there like, yes,
I will.
won?
You know what? I know the satisfying answer would be I did cry. I didn't cry, but I'll give you this. The first time they won in 2017, I did cry.
Okay.
Yeah, I did cry. I was very excited, very
You were
happy.
one of those excited people
yeah,
that just like,
yeah.
yes.
I was literally like on my knees in front of the TV, like, yes, they did it. This year, no crying. Very happy.
I just mentioned because there's a lot of videos circulating out there of people like crying.
Yeah.
and
I was more
on
like,
their knees and
do you remember did you see the video of Kobe when they won? Where he was like running around like, yes. Like,
no, I didn't see
yeah,
that.
that's basically how I was this time around. Didn't tip any street poles over. I cannot speak to my good Philly friends on
One
Broad
Eagle
Street.
fans out there half naked streaking down the block.
Yeah,
Yeah,
gosh.
there's a lot of circulating video celebrating Eagle fans out there.
Well, I'll tell you what, they know how to throw a party. Dropping number for practice squad number
goodness,
1.
You're not lying, man. Literally, the streets flooded in Philadelphia. It looked like something you you see out of the movies.
That's what they do, man. I'm telling you. We got 3 new customers in this one, by the way. We got Daniel Satterfield, Joseph McAndrews, and Philip Petrella. What's up, everybody? Jared Keaton's out in this one. He is also calling the number. He wants the wheel, so that works. Philip Petrella's got 2 spots. Julia Smith in here as well, probably also looking for that Roger Staubach Speed Flex, and then Rob Barnett. So let's go ahead and go to the wheel. This is a 30 boxer coming up. Here we go. Let's see what the wheel picks here for the practice squad.
Welcome, Dylan.
It is picking a number we've just did. And I guess I'll run this how we're technically supposed to, even though I hate doing this. Because directly between it is 9 and 13. So we're either going to do 9 or 13.
Well, Colin's doing that. Folks, we are down to 1 spot remaining in the Vault Quad box.
Let's
We are
go.
Also, 2 to go in that black and blue double box. So if you guys want to get to that break page, attack.
Lucky 13 coming up, by the way. Lucky 13. I don't have a number for that either, I don't think. Let's go 8 clicks. Good luck, guys. First time we have to randomize today. 7 and 8.
I come from the souls for 13.
Oh, jeez. Got an evil presence in the room today. All right, Rob Barnett, NFC North. Philip Petrella in the NFC South. Joseph McAndrews, NFC East. Good luck in your first break. Jarrett Keaton in the NFC West. Philip Petrella, AFC North. Jarrett's got the AFC South. Daniel Satterfield, the AFC East. And Julia Smith in the AFC West. Box 13 coming up. And guys, we still got 4 speed flexes in this series. Howie Long, Amari Cooper, David Montgomery, and Roger Staubach. There's still some authentics with Jared Allen, LaDainian Tomlinson, and Michael Penix Jr. So there's some big boxes all throughout this series.
Oh, man.
Oh, we might have one here, I'm guessing, based on that. In Lucky 13.
Should have brought the lift.
I could not have brought that with me from the new building.
No?
That would have been not
Man.
fitting in my car.
Holy moly. Thank God I brought the guns today.
It is going to be lucky 13 for somebody. We do have a full-size helmet. Well, Joseph McAndrews comes in, one spot. How about it? Roger Staubach, Speed Flex coming out. Lunar Flex with the black visor. That is going to the NFC East. First time in Joseph McAndrews, and you're walking away with this. Welcome. Welcome to the break room, my friend. Definitely starting your break room career off on the right foot with the best quarterback in Dallas Cowboy history. Congratulations, man.
Woo-wee.
That's crazy. What a dub.
That's
What a dub.
good win there, sir. Ride 'em Cowboy here in the break room.
Boo.
Ride 'em Cowboy. I know you said boo. I know it's boo.
It wasn't really booing you. It was just the whole Cowboy atmosphere,
know.
you know. And I'm not here for this.
Ride 'em Cowboy. Woo-wee.
It's okay.
Joseph McAndrews. Nice win.
I had a feeling that was coming. Congrats from Ty. Yeah, man. Big helmet coming out. We still got 3 more flexes, though, guys.
Yes, we do.
3 more flexes on top of that. A Pete Weber bowling ball, and that one says Jay August. Maybe in a 1 and 4 we could have something like that.
Ooh.
There will not be any full-size helmets on this next one, though. I can tell you that right now because was a jersey. And look who's back. Joseph McAndrews trying to go back-to-back. We got David Shaw, Philip Petrella, Doug Pietrowski, Parker Jones, and Rob Barnett. Drop me a number for practice squad, or excuse me, this is jersey. Jersey, number 1.
We're in the Jorsies now.
Oh, there he is. He said, damn, I'm a Birds fan. Well, first off,
Oh.
let's go, baby.
Oh.
Congrats to you and me and Brenda and everybody else. Eagles fans celebrating everywhere. I do have good news. 2 pieces of good news for Joe. 1, even as an Eagle fan, I know this is, as somebody that is also an Eagle fan, this is probably something that can't go in the collection. There's a lot of interest in this helmet right here. So you can definitely trade it. Hopefully somebody's got some Eagle stuff for you, and they can hook you up with a nice Speed Flex to replace this with. Number 2, we had a ton of Eagles in this break room. Obviously, we just saw BG in the jerseys or in the practice squad, but Eagles left and right, including this guy, Jalen Hurts, including Saquon Barkley, and all sorts of other big names. So you are in the right spot if you are looking for Eagles memorabilia, and they could be hiding at any in any break. So good luck, man, going forward. Always good to start with a Speed Flex W, because this is definitely a ticket to get you what you want. T. Hardy, good question, says, what is left in the diamonds? There's only 4 boxes left. While we're waiting on a number, I'll show you this. We're still looking for primetime Deion Sanders, maybe the best cornerback to ever play the game. And he's still out there. Still out there. Full-size authentic Deion Sanders, 25% chance. But the other 3 hits are going to be good too, man.
Hey, Jared says I'll trade the Birds jersey for it.
You know, Jarrett, shoot your shot. You know?
You can have a Speed Flex,
I never want to say no.
for the jersey on your back.
No. Pass.
Jamil, yes, that item is still here. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. A mini is headed your way with the Bo Jackson jersey. So
Nice.
me and Jamil did a little trade. I am now in the sole possession, Colin, of the famous swimsuit. Carmen Electra. Yes. I will be receiving that item from Jamil out there. So thank you, Jamil.
Yeah, Roger Staubach. If you're going to get a Cowboy on a Speed Flex, this is probably the one.
Oh, yeah.
It's
a
yeah.
beautiful.
I'd probably take CD. That'd be the only one that'd be allowed in my house because I like CD Lamb, but it's not bad. It is a sick helmet. And like I said, man, this is a great community you found here with a lot of people willing to trade and everything else. So I'm sure somebody somewhere, maybe they're not even in the room yet, will have an Eagle item to trade you for this. So you'll be good to go.
You would be.
Let's go, Rob. He says, Brandon. Still waiting to get an Eagles helmet. Haven't had any luck on helmets yet. Brenda, maybe today's the day. You know, Eagles win the Super Bowl. I got the Eagles jersey going. The first box of the day was a jersey that was for the Eagles. Maybe today's the day. Boo. Hashtag fly Eagles fly. All the Eagles fans are out today. Let's go, Sheldon.
They are.
Beautiful. Yeah, Jared might have something for you. Who knows? All right, I think we're going to go to the wheel here. Last call if anybody in this break wants to call a number. This is for the jerseys, by the way. Otherwise, we're going to the 1 to 35 wheel. Still got 11 headliners, by the way, in the jerseys.
Brian, you know, I had to.
I mean, as long as everybody's happy. At the end of the day.
Jamil's
spin it.
happy. I'm happy. We were able to.
Is your girlfriend happy, though?
She doesn't know.
That's a dangerous game, Robbie.
I love to play the roulette game. I love when I go to the casinos. I go straight for the roulette. It's nothing like the adrenaline rush of spinning that wheel and risking it all.
Well, okay.
Red or black?
Good
Red or
luck.
black?
We're going with box 9, by the way, in the jerseys. It's these ones over here, just so you know. Those ones are the ones we got to put away. So it's when you grab it, it's these ones.
Which one? The ones right here?
Those ones, yeah.
Okay. What box?
9.
9.
I know it's confusing right now.
Your champion of 2023.
There you go. 8 clicks for box 9, our first jersey break of the show. Here we go. My man Joe McAndrews looking to double up. He's in that NFC South for this one. NFC North for Philip Petrella. Why are these huge?
Huge.
It doesn't fit on the screen. There we go. David Shaw, first time in, looking for that
I
new customer
apologize.
mojo
That
in
was
the
me.
NFC East. Parker Jones, NFC West. Rob Barnett, AFC North. Doug Pietrowski, AFC South. Philip Petrella, AFC East. And Parker Jones in the AFC West. Let's go with box 9. First one in the jerseys. Oh, here's a name I haven't seen in a while. The jerseys keep bringing out names I haven't seen in a while. How about the San Francisco 49er legend here? First 49er of the show. The great 10 here of Ronnie Bell. Ronnie Bell, I like his autograph. Beautiful on that Beckett cert. That's going to be the NFC West. Parker Jones, couple of spots in, taking down Ronnie Bell.
Ronnie Bell.
I think the 49ers are like the 5th or 6th betting favorite early on going into tonight, or into next season, I should say. Ronnie Bell, the young receiver, by the way, went to the Lions in the draft, now back over to San Francisco. Didn't start any games in 2024, but with that being said, we have, Deebo Samuel, who might be on the move. Who knows about Brandon Ayuk? Ronnie Bell might be a guy that ends up in a situation where he can get some playing time next year. Him and Ricky Pearsall. Who knows? So wait and see kind of piece here on Ronnie Bell.
Yeah, and, rumor out there they're putting Deebo Samuel on the trade block.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I was really when I heard that news, I was like, oh, so are they going to be losing both Brandon Ayuk and Deebo, or are they planning on re-signing Ayuk over Deebo and letting Deebo walk?
Yeah, I don't know. I think they're going to let Deebo seek his trade and then, find out where they sit. Mm-hmm. By the way, if you like San Francisco 49er stuff, we do have a Joe Montana Flash Authentic still in the vault. And we got the current day quarterback in the minis, Brock Purdy, still out there. So plenty of 49er stuff to go around. Parker Jones, though, taking down Ronnie Bell. And we have a black and blue coming up next, folks. Let's get that quad filled up, too, by the way, to see potentially that Joe Montana Flash Authentic. That is in the vault. One spot to go, I believe.
Quad, yes. Speaking of that, Bolt quad box 1 to go. That black and blue double box is 1 to go. Outside of that, folks, that's it. Let's still get to that break page. Grab those spots. Let's have a
Fun NASCAR Tuesday.
fun NASCAR Tuesday, yeah.
Black and blue coming up next. Ty Percival, Joseph McAndrews, David Shaw, Philip Petrella, Mario Gomez, first time in. What's up, brother? And Robert Lilly? Let me know. Drop me a number 4, B, and B number 1. What's up, Batman? Says good afternoon. Good afternoon indeed, my friend.
Mr. Keaton right back in that practice squad double box, grabbing 2 spots. So
It is the chase, guys. It is the chase.
He's having that starter magic.
Ty's all over this one. He wants number 7. 7 going off in the black and blue. Thank you, Ty. Let me get rid of all these unnecessary dashes real quick. They drive me crazy.
Another one that don't like my dashes. You know what?
I just don't like when it's like 10 through 11.
Oh, you're talking about those dashes. Okay, never mind. I thought you were talking about my other dashes.
Oh, no, that breaks up the series? I actually like that.
Yeah. Well,
Liley, thank you. Robert Liley.
Lively. Okay.
Very helpful. I'm going to drop in this quad box break for the vault, guys. It is 1 to go. We'll probably do a top-to-bottom rundown if this doesn't fill. Otherwise, go check it out. Again, this is a relatively new series. Everything in the new vault is still there, which I believe is this one, yeah, I mean, this Jamar Chase is outrageous. Could be coming out in the very first box. Emmitt Smith, for you Cowboy fans, maybe didn't get Roger Staubach, but can get this one. Crazy looking ripped helmet here. This Luke Kuechly with the purple on the salute. Got primetime here on an amp as well, guys. Joe Montana, triple signed Air Coryell offense. Josh Jacobs, Jay Jettas, Warren Moon on a flex. Plenty of big ones. Keeping it right here. Go down to Ty, down to Mr. Liley. And 8 clicks for box number 7.
You spin my head right round.
This one, by the way, we're still looking for an Emmitt Smith authentic, an Edgerrin James authentic, and a Matt Ryan full-size helmet.
What? Brenda's getting in. All right, Brenda.
I'm not even a Cowboy fan. I just love flexes, and that thing is clean. Yes, sir. Hey, if you like flexes, you are playing the right 2 series right now. The bootleg vault and that Jamar Chase is crazy. That Emmitt Smith is insane. And then obviously the price point that you can get in for the practice squad, definitely a good place to go there as well. Already 5 to go, by the way, on the next double. Still have a David Montgomery flex out there, by the way. Anyway, let's talk about the black and blue. Robert Liley's in the NFC North. Joseph McAndrews, NFC South. Robert Liley, NFC East. Philip Petrella in the NFC West. Ty Percival, AFC North. Mario Gomez, first break. AFC South. Philip Petrella in the AFC East. And David Shaw in the AFC West. So this is going to put us down to the final 10 boxes in the black and blue. Again, for those that don't know, guys, the black and blue, the reason it has that name, they are all full-size helmets. It's obviously at a more discounted price than you see for the Vault or the Diamonds. And that is because these helmets have very minor issues with them. Usually scratches, or paint chips or something like that. Nothing that's crazy dramatic, generally speaking, but it's still a certified autograph. It's still a sweet looking helmet overall. So we give it to you guys at a discounted price instead of, trying to pull a fast one on you and put it in a series or something like that.
Don't you try to pull the wool over my eyes.
I think we have an authentic helmet in a rep bag. That's fun.
Oh, yes.
We have, once again, some new customer mojo hitting. How about on the full-size Flash Authentic, one of the best running backs to ever play the game. The Edge is in the building. Edgerrin James, Mario Gomez, one spot. Taking down the Edgerrin James full-size Authentic.
Oh, look at you.
That is nice.
So quick.
Oh, wow. Is that really... That's really it, huh? So there's, like I said, very tiny little paint chip there. You can't even really see it. These tapes kind of show you where it is. I think that's either an extra white mark or something, from a pen. And then there's a tiny scratch on the backside that's on the non-auto side. So again, display it this way, you're hardly going to see any problems. So yeah, very nice. Mario, way to go, man.
Very nice, Mario.
Love me some Edgerrin James. Believe he won a Super Bowl with the Colts. I think he was on that team against the Bears in 2008. Obviously one of the best running backs in the game. Just dominant. We get him on Cardinal stuff too, by the way, which is kind of fun.
He was not.
He was not. Yeah, you're right.
He was not.
He was already on the way to Arizona. And then one season in Seattle, which if we ever get him on a Seahawks lid, that's definitely a he played there kind of name. What?
What year was that? That was 2000 and...
I think 8. The Colts Super Bowl? So you're talking about? Yeah, I think it was 2008.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
All right, I think we are caught up for the moment, guys. So we're going to quickly start running down this this break page, but I got a feeling we're not going to be caught up for very long. We got a lot of breaks that are right on the edge of being filled. I'm going to go ahead, no pun intended, with Edgerrin James out here. But there's the live breaks page, guys. Let's go ahead and run this down, starting with the practice squad. So for those that don't know, this is a full football mixer. So reps, authentics, jerseys, minis, slab cards, Funko Pops, anything football, that's where you're going to find it, is in here. Anything that says double box break means 2 boxes are coming out at the same time, which means you have 2 chances to win. That's why this one's $100 and the other one is only $50 because that's just a single box break. However, you just saw on a single box break, you can still win a Speed Flex for that price, $50. However, you get 2 chances to win here, and there's still several other Speed Flexes out there. Howie Long, Amari Cooper, and David Montgomery with the Knuckles inscription, beautiful blue visor, all of that still alive. Outside of that, we are also still looking for Justin Jefferson. That's the only rep. That's a photoed headliner left. Actually, that might not be true. Nope, it is true. The only one. I think that's 3.0 salute. I couldn't tell if it was Winter Warrior or 3.0 salute, but I think it's a 3.0 salute.
What is it?
Jared Allen, LaDainian Tomlinson, Michael Penix, all in the Authentics, the J Jettas. I think it's a salute. But yeah, those are the 3 Authentics. Michael Penix, a big name right there, by the way. And then the Eric Dickerson jersey, which, by the way, is definitely something a little bit different. It's a licensed jersey, military support on that, so a lot of value in that licensed jersey for Eric Dickerson. We did pull Jason Taylor, but Jackson Smith and Jigba, DJ Moore still out there. I believe now we are down to the last 19 boxes with 10 headliners, so still better than a 50% chance at a headliner in the practice squad. Brenda said, just hopped in one. Good luck, Brenda. What's up, Mario Ortez? All is well, obviously, for me. He says, congrats on your Super Bowl win. Thank you, man. Feels good. Feels good to be on top in such a dominant fashion, too. Great game. Okay, double box break, by the way, for the black and blue. 1 spot to go, 140 a spot, 2 full-size helmets coming out. Again, just went over this, but it is all full-size helmets, but there are minor damages to these lids. We are still looking for the final 10 boxes in the black and blue. And there's an Emmitt Smith full-size authentic still alive in this one. Front and center on a beautiful amp. Emmitt Smith, the all-time leading rusher in the NFL. And somehow didn't even make photoed headliner status. Matt Ryan is in this series, too. So 20% chance at a headliner. Still out there in the black and blue. 1 spot to go in the double. Quad for the black and blue, by the way. That's 4 helmets coming out. 6 to go. Diamond helmets, generally speaking, this is the premier series here at Ultimate Autographs. It is the all authentics, all speed flexes, and some of the biggest names past and present reside in this one. When you're talking about your floor to ceiling ratio, this is the best series to play because the worst hit you're going to get in a diamond helmet series might even be the best hit you get in something like the practice squad or whatever else. With that being said, there's 4 boxes left. And we still have primetime Deion Sanders out there and available. 25% chance on the San Francisco 49er legend, one of the best cornerbacks of all time. Full-size authentic primetime still out there. And then the other 3 helmets, I'm telling you, they're going to be good as well. If only the Steelers could figure it out, Mario. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm curious. Obviously, they have one of the more bigger pressing offseason issues at the quarterback position with Russell Wilson, with Justin Fields. Do you let one go? Do you let both go? Do you keep both? Are they going to try to draft a quarterback? I don't know. It's going to be interesting. Going to be interesting there. I agree, Brad. We live in the good but not great world, and it sucks. Yeah, that's the other thing, too, is what are they going to do at the head coaching position? Because it seems like with, at least for me, with Mike Tomlin, it's like they're good enough every single year despite having a less than stellar team to make the postseason or at least be right around in there in the conversation, but they're not good enough to win it because the team's not good enough to win it. But the team can't get better because they're too good in the regular season that they can't get a high draft pick. So it's this weird like conundrum that it feels like they're in with Mike Tomlin. I don't think he's a bad coach, but I don't know if he's good enough to take a bad team all the way. Close out the Vault Quad. I couldn't agree more. Vault Quad is 1 spot to go, guys. Again, this is the last 2 boxes of the old series. Excuse me, 2 of the last 3 from the old series. There is still a $50 Vault key lurking out there. But the big story would be the rest of the new series, which is all of it. All of it is still out there. And all these big names. That Jamar Chase ripped custom flex is insane. The Emmitt Smith right next to him as well. You can double that up with Lawrence Taylor. Warren Moon's still out there. Justin Jefferson. That's a camo authentic. Primetime is here as well on that amp authentic. We got Luke Kuechly with the ripped blue and salute. We got a Fouts, Joyner, Winslow triple sign. 3 of the best autographs in the game all on 1 helmet. That can be doubled up with John Elway. I mean, there's a lot of ways things can go right for people in this one. With that being said, there's also still 5 Vault keys out there, which includes a gift card up to $300 for somebody. So would love to see this one. 1 spot to go, and that'll put us to the final pairing of the old and new series for the Vault. So let's get that one closed up. 1 to go in the double box break for the black and blue. 1 to go in the quad box break for the Vault. Someone said it best, they make the playoffs because they don't change anything, and they lose in the playoffs because they don't change anything. That's exactly right. That's literally where they're at. They're good enough to keep making it, which is good, but they're not good enough to like keep on going, which is bad. We are moving again in the practice squad, which makes sense. 3 to go. Again, guys, everything on this screen is still available besides Joe Montana, Jordan Love, Roger Staubach, and Fred Warner. Everything else is still there. Everything else. 4 speed flexes. Excuse me, 3 speed flexes still alive. Moving on down. How about the jerseys? Second one's already moving. One spot off. $28 for a jersey. We are down to 26 boxes, 11 headliners, including one of my favorite running backs of all time. Is that right? There he is. I was like, where is he? Terrell Davis. I'm looking around. I'm like, are we sure? Terrell Davis? Yeah, there he is. Terrell Davis still available. OJ Simpson, if you like Roger Staubach, he's out here and available in this series as well. We've got Baker Mayfield and Jason Taylor both still alive. The Bake Show, one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL last season, continues to show that he is, top level, top 10 quarterback, in my opinion, Baker Mayfield, after a tough start to his career. Earl Campbell, I love that Oilers jersey for one of the best running backs of all time. The Tyler Rose still available. Jackson Smith and Jigba on that throwback Seattle Seahawk jersey, and Alvin Kamara still out there. Man scored 6 touchdowns in one game once, which is absolutely crazy. Andre Reed, Dan Hampton, and Jeff Garcia all still alive. Yeah, Julia, it's good news, bad news, I would say, for you. I mean, actually, I guess it's just kind of bad news now that I think about it. Sorry. Yeah, we did do the single. I know. Julia had the AFC West, the NFC East hit, and it was Roger Staubach, which I'm guessing was the one she was probably looking for. Roger Staubach, Speed Flex. I was going to say the good news was she was in the right break, but the wrong spot. But, honestly, that's not even good news either. It's just, to be honest, it's just kind of bad news. I'm sorry.
You want to be the bearer of bad news.
Yeah, I didn't want to be. I was trying to lighten it at some point. I was like, I don't know how to do this. I'm sorry. The last break we got to talk about, guys, is the brand new mini helmets. This just dropped during the show, so 2 boxes coming out, $50. Every single headliner still out there. We're sitting here talking about them. Russell Wilson is available on this brand new mini helmet series. How about LaDainian Tomlinson, Brock Purdy, DJ Moore, Jordan Love? That's a 3.0 salute as well. Stephon Diggs, Jason Taylor, Jamal Charles, Jim Kelly, Tyreek Hill, who apparently wants to stay in Miami now, is the last I've heard about Tyreek Hill. Yes. Thought for sure he was either going to retire or move on, but sounds like he's staying in Miami for another season.
I mean, when you have a rough year, and I was saying this to Common, you tend to say things when emotions get all bottled up. Again, he had a rough season, and players tend to say things that they don't mean to say. And obviously, over time, he realized he had said things that were taken out of context, and he wanted to clear the air, saying, whoa, whoa, whoa. Never said that I wanted to leave. I'm just saying,
Yeah, I mean, he said he wanted to stay, was the last I heard. So I'm guessing they're going to work out a deal, because why wouldn't you want Tyreek Hill? By the way, I did highlight it. We got a lot of Eagles fans in the chat right now. How about Cooper DeJean in the building in that listed headliner section? Again, on his birthday, first career interception, return for a touchdown in the Super Bowl. It's about as good of a story you could write to get your first career interception.
That was awesome.
T. Higgins, Keenan Allen, both out there as well. And then, of course, that and more section, plenty of big hits. For Julia and any other Cowboy fans, the good news is in this Vault series, we're 1 to go on this quad, 7 to go on the double. Once we do these 2, by the way, we will be completely into that new series. We do have some sick Cowboy helmets, including this Emmitt Smith with this artwork that's on the side. I'm not even sure what's going on with it, but I kind of like it. Is that like an old school logo?
Yeah, it's an old school. It's their retro 60s logo.
That's crazy. Signed by Emmitt Smith with those clips. I mean, obviously.
Is it 60s or 50s? It's one of those.
Yeah, we'll look it up.
Those decades.
But again, nobody with more rushing yards in the history of football than Emmitt Smith. And then, I mean, if that's not enough, look at this. Jamar Chase up the top, silver visor, 1 on the front, Chase written across the top. The Triple Crown winner at wide receiver this year. Unbelievable talent in Jamar Chase. And then, last but not least, this Luke Kuechly, man, is beautiful. Depoy on there. Hopefully a Hall of Famer one day for Luke Kuechly.
I shock myself every day, Colin. I shock myself every
Well, don't do that. That sounds like it hurts.
No. Not that type of shock.
Oh.
That was right.
You surprised yourself.
Yeah, 1960.
Oh, there you go. So 60s old school. I thought it was like hand painted. And I was like, that's really bad. And then I was like, oh, wait, it's old school. We got another practice squad single coming up, guys. I'll drop in the other 2 breaks that are 1 to go, though. 1 to go here in the Vault quad, and 1 to go in the double box break for the black and blue. What's up, Theo? How we doing?
What's up, Amber?
What's up, Jacom? Whoop, whoop, cheers. Peeps, Opal as well. It is well, man. Obviously well for an Eagle fan, right?
This goes out to all my juggalos and juggalettes.
Dang it.
I say that every time I see John Gomez.
Yeah, you got to do what you got to do.
It just reminds me.
Bradley says, hi, Amber. Hi, indeed. So, guys, we are, right on the cusp of having a brand new series completely in the room with the Vault. We have 4 boxes left in the Diamonds where you can still win a primetime Deion Sanders, by the way. And then we're going to have a brand new Diamond series in the room. We're talking about 2 of the best series at Ultimate Autographs right on the doorstep of being in the room alone. We just got a brand new mini series in the room. Jerseys are relatively new. Practice Squad still has most of the big hits left outside of the Roger Staubach, which obviously just got hit at the start of the show. But obviously the Speed Flexes are flying in that series. $50, and it's a part of the chase. That's the dream for my boy, right? That won this one. Because he can technically get it for free, get paid to take it at the end of the day if he ends up winning the chase wheel spin, which is crazy. By the way, Julia, I don't know if you have any Eagles stuff. He is an Eagle fan, so I think he'd be willing to move on from Roger Staubach for the right deal. He is an Eagle fan, so if you want to try to shoot your shot with some Eagles memorabilia. So we're going to have the Practice Squad single coming up. We're going to have the black and blue double coming up as well. So we got breaks to get to. Let's do it. Pigskin number 2, Bradley Brainerd in the room. What's going on, my man? Richard Hicks, Tyler Hartman, Brenda Boulay, good luck. Gerard Brennan, Jarrett Keaton, and Joseph McAndrews back for more. Drop me a number for Practice Squad number 2. I have an Eagles foam head too that Common will also be sporting along with his face paint, but I was gonna bring it and just have it right here, but I overslept a little bit and had to go get it. I want to put
as much Eagles on that body as we can possibly can.
The only 2 things he agreed to was the foam head and the face paint.
Oh, so. No, we're decorating him up with the Eagle stuff. We want to make him feel uncomfortable when it comes to hosting, or if he's producing for you, or whatever the circumstances are. But we got to make him feel the pain.
Real quick, Brenda did call 10. We don't have 10, Brenda. They are scrolling here on the bottom of the screen. That's what this whole mess is on the bottom. But this is the Practice Squad. So these are the box numbers following it here. We have 2 through 9, 14 through 20, 23 through 25, 28, and 29. So any of those numbers work. If you'd like to call another one, please do. Yeah, we were talking about it, my friends and I, after the game, while we were celebrating, which is great. 20 sounds good, but honestly, honest to God, the Chiefs did an incredible job at containing Saquon Barkley.
Oh, they did.
He had 25 yards and 25 carries and only like 50 yards. Yeah. The game plan was to stop Saquon, but I think not just the Chiefs, but a lot of people underestimated how good the Eagles pass game is and how good Jalen Hurts is.
Yeah.
The pass game has been complementing the run game all season long. In the Super Bowl, the run game complemented the pass game. And yeah, they were a complete team this year, man. We'll see what happens next year. Box 20 coming up for Alexander, by the way, asking how do you buy a break? Good question. I'm going to go ahead and drop this in here. Do not leave yet, but that is the live link to the breaks page. We have a bunch of series, a bunch of different helmets, a bunch of different things. But basically, these numbers count down from 8. Once they hit 0, you're going to see a big red sold out. And then we do the break live right here on the air. Just so you know, one spot does not guarantee you an item. You are buying a live break spot. It is obviously possible that you walk away with nothing. However, we do have a mystery box tab as well. If you'd like to guarantee yourself a win, you can buy a mini, you can buy a jersey, a replica helmet, and it does guarantee you an autographed item. But let me know your favorite team. Let me know what kind of memorabilia you like, and that can kind of help me push you in the right direction of where to go. But Bradley down to Joseph coming up. We got the black and blue double on deck. And here we go.
Special delivery.
Thank you. Right here would work. I don't have to sign for it, do I?
No signature.
Good, because I'm not signing for it.
The guy that got me fired.
Oh, God. 7 and 8.
Was it you?
It was me.
I swear, I want you outside right now.
It's on site, son. Joseph McAndrews.
Camera.
NFC North, NFC South, Brenda Boulay in the NFC East. We got Tyler Hartman, NFC West, Bradley Brainerd in the AFC North, Richard Hicks, AFC South, Gerard Brennan, AFC East, Jared Keaton, AFC West. Looking for the speed flex, by the way, of Howie Long in that spot. Amari Cooper speed flex will be going to Gerard in the AFC East. The last speed flex is the David Montgomery, which would be Joseph. Oops, excuse me. Let me just boop. Brenda, though, in a spot where she wants to be in the NFC East, looking for maybe an Eagles filler hit, right? 20 of 30 coming up, the Christopher Bell box.
Buffalo Bills. Okay, Buffalo Bills. We get a lot of Bills and a lot of Josh Allen specifically. I don't think we have Josh Allen in the room right now. We do have an Andre Reed mini in the 2-minute warning jerseys. Excuse me, it's a jersey there. Bills stuff right now that we know of? I actually don't know if we have any. You take a look and let me know. I don't think so, though. With that being said, there's tons of filler hits, and easily there could be Bill stuff like across the board.
Yeah.
For the example, the diamond helmets, Deion Sanders, the last photoed headliner. However, those other three that are and more guys easily could be like Jim Kelly, for example. So yeah, very good. Let's see 20 in the practice squad. Brenda said chance for Eagles. That's right. That's right. I think we've got another big one coming out though.
Got a big one.
Another big one. It is a full-size, authentic. Wow. I'll tell you what. My man Joseph McAndrews is absolutely hooping in this break. How about the rookie quarterback? Looked very, very good with his short time with the Atlanta Falcons this season. We got Michael Penix Jr. on the Lunar Authentic. Dang, man. Very nice on Michael Penix, the left-handed quarterback out of Washington. Before that, Indiana University, but looked really good with his short time that he was able to throw for the Atlanta Falcons. I think he's got a bright future. That's a very, very cool helmet and one that I think is only going to grow with value. Generally speaking, rookie quarterbacks already hold a pretty high value. So to get this for what? He had 2 spots, $100. Easy money. Easy money. I mean, it's all house money for my man Joseph McAndrews right now. He's got both of these lids.
Wow.
The 2 hits of the show.
Both
and he might end
winners.
up with money back at the end of the day. But Michael Penix Jr., great win for Joseph McAndrews.
Wow.
Yeah, for sure. For sure, wow.
Absolutely wow. I said wow. I said it right now.
I'm trying to see. Yeah, I don't see any Bills.
Bills, no Bills.
That's kind of surprising. That's why even when I said it, I was like, are we sure we don't have Bills? Because
No
usually
Bills.
we do, but no Bills right now. Maybe
but
the new
doesn't
Diamonds?
mean that next Diamonds can't be any.
Yeah, right. You never know. You never know. Congratulations. Sick win for Brenda. Joseph is cooking. My man is cooking, man. Let's see what happens here. This is the black and blue double. We got Blake Matthews. We got Henry Serrano. We got Charles Wyatt and Connor Swank. 4 new customers in this one. What's up, guys? Trevor Thomty, Jake McGraw, Blake Bratcher, and Chris Godfrey with the close. Go ahead and drop me 2 numbers for B and BDB number 1. B and BDB number 1. B and BDB.
Oh, B, B, and D and B?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that's a lot of B and Ds.
B and BDB. After this, guys, we're 4 to go on the practice squad double. And we are still 1 to go on that quad. Let's get that quad closed, man. I'm trying to see that Jamar Chase.
I'm really shocked they have not. Nobody wants that one spot. Nobody wants the one spot. It's called closer magic, folks. It's a thing.
I'm guessing that's Connor Swank. He wants 4. Let's see if we have 4. We don't have 4. We do have 23 and 32. I know Connor's new, just for the record, man. That's what this weird, like, confusing scroll is on the bottom. They're all the box numbers that we have. So this is the black and blue, B and B, this one right here. Those are the numbers that we have. So 1, 3, 8, 15, 19, 20, 23, 31, 32, 35. The rule is we go for the first eligible box numbers that we see. This case, it was Mr. McGraw. He called 23 and 32. So 23 and 32, those are eligible. Those are the 2 we will do in the black and blue.
Hey, Jacob, are you in relation to Patrick McCaw?
Well, his last name is McGraw. So
Oh,
my guess is
sorry.
no.
G looks like a C to me right now. Sorry. thought it was McCaw.
Oh, no problem, man. No problem, Connor. You're all good, man. Let me know your favorite team, by the way. And good luck in your first break. I haven't seen Trevor before either. Let me know your favorite team. Good luck.
Take back my
Good luck,
comment.
everybody. Yeah, the only person that needs to be apologizing right now is Robbie Lopez.
32.
And 23. Oh, man. All right, guys. After all the clicks are done, we've got Chris Godfrey up in the NFC North. We got Blake Matthews first break, NFC South. Blake Bratcher, NFC East. Trevor Thomty in the NFC West. We got Charles Weil in the AFC North. Connor Swank out here in the AFC South. Jake McGraw, AFC East. And Henry Serrano in the AFC West. Colts go shoe. All right. I was just at Lucas Oil Stadium for Royal Rumble. It was a lot of fun. We did just pull that Edgerrin James flash, but you never know. Could be some more Colts hanging out in here. And you are in the AFC South, so if we do see a Colt, it might be going to you, man. Good luck.
What was my invite?
I'm sorry, dude. I didn't know you wanted to go.
I need to go to the Royal Rumble.
It was on my bucket list of things for wrestling, and I was like, it's in Indy. I got to go. We're in the Chicagoland area, by the way, so that's why it's like, it's pretty easy to get over there. Little LA Knight. I'd like to have his autograph in here. That'd be cool.
That'd be awesome.
Emmitt Smith and Matt Ryan, the last two photo headliners. So Blake and Blake, the other Blake, maybe looking for Matt Ryan here. We do have a full-size authentic.
He goes by Balake now.
Balake.
Balake.
Ooh. I like the look of this lid already. I don't know who it is.
He says ooh a lot.
It's an Eclipse Authentic. Ah, now I know who it is. Eclipse Authentic Seattle Seahawk. I'm telling you what, for like a blackout helmet, it doesn't get much better than the green on green for the Seahawks. That is the Boz, by the way. Brian Bosworth. Trevor, how about it, brother? That'll work. Didn't get his numbers in, but you know what? He is taking down a W here on the Boz. One spot, that'll work.
I'm gonna do it with the Z, not the S.
The Boz out and about. By the way, for Colt stuff, we do get Peyton Manning, we get Edgerrin James, we get Reggie Wayne, Marvin Harrison, Anthony Richardson, Jonathan Taylor, Dwight Freeney. Get a ton. Get a ton. So you are good to go on that one, brother. As a matter of fact, might have been in the last one. I was like, I know we had a Peyton Manning, but I think that was in the last series.
There it is, right there.
Sweet looking. Congrats. Yes, sir. Nice for a filler. That's what I'm saying, man. Yeah, this is the black and blue, so there are some minor issues. This one's got like, looks like a little scratch here right above the auto too. But it's not bad, man. Honestly.
I found one right behind the earpiece right there.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's minor stuff though.
It is.
And that's always what's good.
We got one more to go. It's on the non-auto.
Yeah, right?
It's still easy to display.
Absolutely. Where are our authentic bags? So much harder to put in these ones.
Actually, I found those a little bit easier.
Really?
Yeah.
So tight. There we go. One more to go in the double. Good luck, guys. Here we go.
One more time.
Number 32 of 35 coming up. 32 of 35. Looking like an authentic helmet. Oh, it's looking like the last photoed headliner here on the beautiful AMP Authentic for the Dallas Cowboys. We got Emmitt Smith. AMP Authentic Emmitt Smith. Blake Bratcher. One spot in, taking this bad boy down. Who doesn't love a good AMP helmet, man? I mean, just covering up the whole side. It's beautiful. Emmitt Smith putting his auto front and center right here. This is only the second coolest Emmitt Smith we could see today, though. That one that's in the vault is pretty awesome. So maybe this is a foreshadowing, a call to action to see another Emmitt Smith coming out. But Blake, one way or another, man, very nice hit on this one. I think this is on the logo, actually. It looks like there's a little bit of discoloration. You can't even really see it on stream, but it's like kind of red. You see what I'm talking about? That's like kind of red in the logo.
Oh, yeah, I do see it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that is, but I think that's what the issue is. Regardless, it's nice, man.
I see some really heavy damage on the other side. You see it?
That?
There you go.
I think that just
never
comes
mind.
off. Yeah.
Never
I'm not sure
mind.
what that was.
I thought it was like a hole.
Yeah, I
My
saw that
illusion
too,
was
but-
like it was a hole. I was
Yeah,
like,
I don't know what that was, but it came right off. So.
Never mind.
Yeah, it was whatever this is. I think that something just got on it. But yeah, no, now it's fine.
It looked like a hole. I was like, wow, that's a nice size hole. I've never seen a hole.
Nope, not a hole.
The hole's gone now.
Yeah, I eliminated the hole somehow. Who are the two people that are in the double box break or quad box break for this?
Black and blue.
Yeah,
David and newcomer Andrew Castillo.
So David and Andrew, let me know if you guys are out there. Andrew Castillo and what's David?
David Murik.
David Murik.
Murak.
Because obviously, you know, they have 2 spots in the quad. We have Matt Ryan left in the last 7 boxes. There's Andrew. What's up, dude? So, Andrew, it's up to you, bro. It's your spot. But, like I said, go into this one here. Where'd it go? You have one of these spots. David has the other one. We don't have any photoed headliners left. There's only 7 boxes left. There's no photoed headliners. There is still a Matt Ryan out there. So if you want to keep your spot in the quad, we can give it to you. Or if you would like, we can either give you 2 spots in a double or 4 spots in a single if you'd rather have that. The only reason I say it, man, you bought the spot and, you know, hopefully this does go. And it might. But now with no photoed headliners left, people might be a little bit less inclined to play it. So if you want to move and David wants to move, for example, if you both got 2 spots in a double, this would be down to 4 and it would probably happen. If you both got 4 spots in a single, obviously you would just go head to head. Well, actually you can't do that, but you can get this down to 3 and we could do another single, whatever else. But again, it's your spot. You can do whatever you want with it. It will happen eventually, but if you want to see the break happen sooner rather than later, I'd probably recommend moving to the double or the single. Up to you. Speaking of double, we do have a practice squad double on the way. Can we get this vault closed, please? I really want to see the vault. 1 spot to go in the vault quad, guys. There's the link if anybody wants to play that. Again, every single photoed headliner still out there in that brand new series, including another AMP Authentic. Deion Sanders, Luke Kuechly, Jamar Chase, Emmitt Smith. These sick custom flexes are out there. Warren Moon and Lawrence Taylor. There are 5 speed flexes in this new vault series. Josh Jacobs, Fouts, Joyner, and Winslow, John Elway, Terry Bradshaw, Joe Montana. Let's fill up the quad, guys. 1 spot to go in that vault quad. Move to a double. All right, sweet. So we'll wait to see if we can hear from David, but we'll move you to a double. That'll put that 6 to go. I think that's the right move, Andrew. And vault quad did sell out. Beautiful. Thank you, whoever was just listening to me. So the last thing we need is the vault double. I'll drop that in there because once we get the vault double closed out, we will be completely into the new series. So yeah, reason to play that. So Robbie's going to get the break set up and ready to go. And then we'll move Andrew from 1 in the quad to 2 in the double. Appreciate you, sir. I think that'll make that break go. And hopefully we hear from David at some point. He can either do the same or, yeah, we'll see. So beautiful. So football season is officially over, at least the NFL season. Eagles are Super Bowl champs, which is great.
Vault, right? The vault.
Yeah, the vault quad. Andrew said, my Bill's gone always, so let's get something. Hey, you never know, man. Might be Bills hanging out. Good luck. But, yeah, very interested now. Probably the next place you turn is the NFL draft, which there are some interesting names going into this draft. Obviously, the top of the list for me, Ashton Genty, the running back. Where does he end up going? You've got Sanders and Ward and all these other quarterbacks that are coming out. And already like clockwork, we've already got Field Yates with his way too early 32-team mock draft. Travis Hunter he's got going to the Titans in round 1 and first overall pick. Abdul Carter, who I would love to see Philly get, who I don't think they'll get, going to Cleveland. And then Cam Ward going to the Giants. Who's going to be our offensive coordinator? Feels like this every offseason question for the Eagles. Yeah, obviously, right before the Super Bowl, Kellen Moore saying he was going to take the job for the New Orleans Saints. Hopefully he comes back. I don't think he will because it's a head coaching job. It feels like something you got to take. I don't think he's ever been a head coach.
No.
So I think he's got to do it. I don't know who their offensive coordinator is going to be, but it's tough, man. It's tough when you're a guy like Jalen Hurts or whoever else. You get used to one guy, and then he's gone the next year. You got to get used to a completely different guy. And obviously, it hurt them last year, but it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see.
So that one's going to be done.
They got the Raiders taking Shedeur Sanders. Bears taking Kelvin Banks Jr., which is probably what they need, more offensive linemen. If you're a Bears fan, and the only reason I say this is because we're in the Chicagoland area, if you're a Bears fan, you want to have the least sexiest draft of all time. It should just be big guy after big guy that nobody's ever heard of, but is super dominant. He said he's taking it today like an hour ago. Okay, yeah. I mean, I think he should. You know, even though I want him to stay, he probably should. Vault Quad is closed. We do have that coming up right now, it looks like. So beautiful. Should you apply? No. Steven said, should I apply for the OC? No. Well, you can apply. I don't think you'll get it, but, you know, you never know. Ashton Genty going to the Broncos. Jackson Dart to the Steelers. It's interesting. Luther Burden, the first receiver off the board to Houston. The Eagles taking Jihad Campbell. So they probably need linebacker help. So sweet, guys. Thanks for getting this one closed up. We got Josh Simmons, Jarrett Keaton, Gerard Brennan, Jake McGraw, and Michael Convey with the close. Beautiful. What's up, Mike? So, guys, how I'm going to do this, I'm going to ask for 2 numbers from the old vault first. So drop me 2 numbers for old vault first. That's only 2 numbers I will be taking. So 3, 16, or 30. I need 2 of those. 16 and 30 works. Save your numbers, High Tide. For the new, go ahead and get them geared up. So 3 will be the last one from the pairing. And then drop me new vault. So go ahead and drop me those 2 numbers again, High Tide. Please and thank you. Just to make it fair for everybody. Because sometimes people have numbers loaded up and they're like, what the heck? I didn't know I could do that.
High Tide. High Tide. High Tide.
6 and 7. Beautiful. Thank you, sir.
High Tide. 107.
So we're going to do 16 and 30 from the old and 6 and 7 from the new. What I did, UW, no way we wouldn't 3. Okay, in a video game, yeah, I get you. Eagles trading out of the first round. Ooh. We'll see. It'll be, I mean, if they can get Jihad Campbell at 32, I would stay. Because I don't know if they're going to get Zach Bond back. You know, they might need linebacker help. Unless they could trade for a linebacker. But we'll see, man. There's a lot that can happen, obviously, from now to draft time. So we'll go ahead and randomize here. Josh down to Mike. I believe we have the black and blue double on deck. And then hopefully we can get that last vault double done, the last pairing, and see a brand new vault series in the room by itself. Jarrett with the bookends in this one, the NFC North and the AFC West after 8 clicks. We got Jake McGraw in the NFC South. We got Jarrett again in the NFC East. Michael Convey in the NFC West. Gerard Brennan in the AFC North. Jarrett Keaton in the AFC South. Joshua Simmons, the AFC East. And Jarrett Keaton, as mentioned, in the AFC West. So again, there are no photoed headliners or listed headliners left in the old series. With that being said, there is still a vault key alive. So everybody's alive with the first 2 boxes. Also, though, this new vault series, that Jamar Chase speed flex, if it's coming out early, it's going to Gerard Brennan in that AFC North. That sick Emmitt Smith flex, though, that would be Jarrett in the NFC East. The Warren Moon flex, is that on an Oiler? We get him on so many different helmets. I'm always like, which one is this one on again? It's a Seahawk, so it'll be Michael Convey in the NFC West. We got a lot of people in line for flexes. Jake McGraw in line for a flex, potentially, with that Luke Kuechly. And then Jarrett Keaton also in line for the Lawrence Taylor flex. 5 speed flexes in this new series, guys. Should be fun. Just put it on the resume. Maybe they send a rejection letter. If you should apply. If there's an actual way that you could apply for the job, you should absolutely do it because that would be hilarious. I would be super here for that. All right, so 16 and 30 and then 6 and 7. I can go grab these, Robbie.
Sorry.
You're good.
All right. So then you got that practice squad double box. Oh, you got.
Let's do it. We can do it. Yeah, you can grab the old ones. The old ones are what one number? 16 and 30. Yeah, right. People are joining right now going, where are they?
Where did you guys go?
You should have just walked out like, hey, everybody, welcome to the spot out.
Hi guys. We're back.
What were they bargaining? Were they going to close breaks? Oh. You see, you should have done it like, all right, guys, if you fill up this quad box break. Yeah, selling tactics, Nikolai. Selling tactics. All right, well.
Is that our Steven Ryan?
Yeah.
Okay.
So 16 coming up first in the old, plus 32, and then 6 and 7 in the new. Let's get it started. Or 16 and 30, rather. Here we go. Well, this is not going to be the last vault key because it's a full-size authentic helmet. That's always good. Full-size authentic helmet. We have a current player, a good player, a nice lunar authentic. How about the running back for the Jacksonville Jaguars? We got Travis Etienne Jr. Travis Etienne Jr. Jared Keaton in the AFC South taking down the first one here. Very nice on Travis Etienne. I'm a fan of the Jaguars flash. I'm also a fan of Travis Etienne. I'm not a fan at all of how the season went for Jacksonville this year. But they got a new coach, new person at the helm. So maybe they can start trending the right direction. I don't think this guy got the ball enough last year. We'll see what happens with Travis Etienne the rest of the way through.
Yeah, I thought it was 2 ends.
It is 2 ends.
2 ends, 1 E.
Wonder if Eagles bring back Frank Reich because he's close with Nick. I'm not a fan, just curious. Yeah, that's a good point. I don't know.
Oh, you know you're a fan.
I mean, I like Frank Reich. It's better than, like, who was it, Brad Johnson or whoever they brought in? That's not his name. I can't remember who the offense coordinator was.
For who?
Horrible last year. The Eagles. He was real bad. I can't remember his name.
Arthur Smith?
No. No. Never. Never Arthur Smith. All right, 30 of 30. 1 box left, by the way, guys. Going to be in this old series, and it is going to be a part of that pairing. It might have $50 attached to it, but it will not. It will not. Here it is, last vault key of the old series. It is a rep.
It's a rat.
So whoever wins this is Brian Johnson. Thank you. Yeah, certified bum. Absolutely. Guy was terrible. Dang, this is pretty good for one to have a vault key. I do have to do some surgery on this helmet, but that's all right. Take care of that after we pull it out. How about a guy that has been an absolute stud, a bright spot on that Pittsburgh Steelers defense? We got Cam Hayward, the great 97. AFC North, Gerard Brennan. Congratulations, man. Not bad. I think he only had 1 spot in this break. He's getting $50 more, and he's taking down Cam Hayward. Yeah.
Oh.
Brian Johnson was awful.
Yeah, Brian or Brandon?
Brian.
Brian Johnson.
Yeah, he was bad. Cam Hayward, not bad. Stud. Beast.
Boost.
So if you want to go get Vault Key D for me on that old series, it should be $50.
The only vault key.
The last Vault Key. But still, Cam Hayward and $50. And he might still win Jamar Chase on a speed flex. This might end up being a very nice break for Gerard Brennan. Next 2 boxes will be that new series, guys. Will be that new series. I don't think it's a soccer ball, Robbie.
I'm gonna punt it to you. Ready?
Please don't punt it.
Ready?
No, this is a bad idea. And it was a bad kick, which, you know what, was probably the best case scenario.
I didn't put a lot of inf in it. That's after you said no. I was like, all right, I'll give
Gonna
it
end
a
up
little
hitting
tap.
the microphone and the
I get a
computer.
little tap through.
Generally, we ask for a letter, but considering this was the last one, and we should know what it is, and we do, it was Vault Box D, and it is $50. $50 plus Cam Hayward going to Gerard Brennan. Sweet. Shall we start the new series off
Brennan.
with boxes 6 and 7? I think we'll start with 7 because I've got it here.
Vault key.
Yeah, right? Dude, he screened the hell out of the wideouts for no reason. Ugh.
And we're off to the races.
Well, I think we're starting off pretty good here.
Okay.
Nope. Just threw that too far. Yeah, we're starting off pretty good.
Here we go.
Especially if your name is Jake McGraw. How about this beautiful, ripped speed flex of one of the best linebackers of the 2010s, the 2013 Depoy here. I'm talking about Luke Kuechly. Beautiful silver visor. Kind of got the eclipse and salute on here for the rip. Luke Kuechly was such a stud. I think he's a Hall of Famer despite how short of his career was.
Yeah.
But it was so dominant when he was out there. Back when the Panthers were competing for Super Bowls, Robbie, if you can
Yes,
believe
they
it.
were.
Back in the day, Luke Kuechly, a huge part of that. Jake McGraw, by the way, one spot in this break, just over $300 for a sick rip speed flex of Luke Kuechly.
Wow.
Already worth the price of admission, my friend. Congratulations, Jake McGraw. He said, awesome. Yep, that's about as good as you can do in that spot, man.
Oh yeah.
About
Oh,
as
yeah.
good as you can do in that spot. That's beautiful.
I love the Rip STS 2022 with the nice Eclipse on the back end. Very great helmet here.
Yeah, I feel like we don't usually see rips where it's like two different Riddell styles.
Yeah.
You know, like usually it's a Riddell, kind of like the Emmett Smith that we might see,
Yep.
literally the next box, where it's like kind of the old school, but then it's also ripped, like on the standard, an Eclipse and a Salute all in one.
Ooh, we got maybe a trade.
I'll trade you Roger for Luke. Huh? Interesting, Jake, if that's something you're interested in. He said Hall of Famer for sure. Yeah, I agree.
Which one do you guys want? Which one's even? Oh man, that's tough. They're both.
Well, I'm
They're
already
both-
out because you know I'm going to go Luke Kuechly, but I'm also extremely biased. I love Luke Kuechly too, and this is sick lid, but
that is nice.
I think this is, if I had to guess, this was originally a Salute, and the Eclipse was painted. That's my guess as to what happened.
Or was it a Eclipse?
The other option was it was an Eclipse and the Salute was painted, but I think the Eclipse is the
Oh
painted
yeah,
part.
yeah. As you say, I could see the salute.
Yeah, that's my guess. I accidentally threw the box, so here's the.
Oh,
I'm just gonna.
really?
You'll figure it out.
I guess so.
Robbie's a bright kid. He'll figure it out. Mark Martin box coming up, number 6. The last one here of the quad.
The last one.
Ooh, and we're going to kick it off with the first vault key of the new
There
series.
we go.
Jacob said, sorry, Joe, I'm a big Luke fan. Yeah, can't blame him.
There you go.
Can't blame him. So first vault key coming out of the new series. It is going to be on a rep. Oh my gosh.
Well, it's something good when Colin says, "Oh my gosh."
Well, I'm just saying, my man Gerard Brennan won the last vault key of the old series in Cam Hayward. Now he's going to win the first vault key of the new series with Rashad Bateman. Rashad Bateman, who had a big year for the Baltimore Ravens in their postseason run, by the way. It wasn't Zay Flowers. It wasn't Mark Andrews. It was Rashad Bateman who was seeing most of the action. So I'm guessing he's probably going to be a big part of the game plan going into next year. So Gerard Brennan with another dub. 2 reps, 2 vault keys. This time I do need a vault key box from you, if you don't mind calling it, my friend. Letters are A through E. It could win up to $300, end up getting 2 reps basically for free. That would not be a bad look.
That would not be.
So, guys, one more pairing. You guys are already seeing the heat that's coming out of this new series. One more pairing. It's a double box break. Let's close that one up so we can get completely into this new series.
Bravo.
Thank you, Gerard. We'll do B for you. Already got $50 on the way. Got 2 replica helmets on the way. For not winning Jamar Chase, I mean, still not a bad get, I would say, overall. Joe, are you interested in the Frank Gore flex I won yesterday for Roger? All right. Dang it. Nicolette, Robbie's attacking your camera.
Yeah, I attacked your camera. Apologize. How dare you? Yeah, the Bravo box attacked it first.
There's the link, by the way, to that last vault, guys. That last vault of the pairing. And I'll take box B off here. Did Jersey Poll go? I missed it. It did, Doug. Before I open this, let me go here. Yeah, there you were. You had the AFC South. There was the NFC West. Parker Jones won it. It was a Ronnie Bell jersey. Ronnie Bell jersey. So it did go. You can go back and watch it if you would like, my friend. I believe it was the 3rd break we did. 2nd or 3rd break we did.
It was. Let me go to my winner sheet. That was the 4th break, 22 minutes into the show.
It's another $50. 50 more bucks coming your way, Gerard.
He's $100 richer.
Yeah, and 2 replica helmets, Richard. Not too bad, man. So the floor is gone for the gift cards in this new Vault series, which means the lowest you're going to win is $100 on the Vault keys. So let's go get it. While we were doing that, we did fill up the next practice squad double. Jared Keaton in here a bunch of times. We got Tyson Leach and we got Trevor Tumpty, John M. Rea in here as well. Appreciate you guys. Go ahead and drop me 2 numbers for practice squad double number 2. Practice squad double number 2.
Number 2.
Still chasing a lot of big hits in the practice squad. Probably do another top to bottom rundown after this. Let these guys know what's left. The other break we should be attacking too. I know I just touched on the vault, but this Diamond Series, 6 to go in the single. 25% chance at a full-size authentic Deion Sanders for $96. That's at stake right now. $96 for a Deion Sanders authentic. And again, even if you don't win the Deion authentic, but you win a different helmet, it's still going to be an authentic. It's still going to be a big name, and it's going to be worth more than $96. So definitely not a bad series to play with 1, 2, 3 spots, whatever it is you want. So 2 and 19 going off. Thank you, Jarrett. That should work. You should add the vault double to the chase to close out the old. Do you think that'll work, Ty? Because I'll do it if you think it'll work. I'm in a giving mood. I'm in a good mood. It is worth a shot. All right, we'll do it. We'll say this.
I took a nap. Took a short nap.
So it has to close, though, guys. You're not just going to get added if you buy in, but if you buy in and it closes, we'll give you names ×2 into the chase wheel spin if you're a part of this vault double. Ty will close it out now, says Theo. All right, Theo's speaking for you, Ty. Good luck. He's like, oh, no, I didn't say that. He's like, I didn't say that. But there you go. The Ty Percival special. The last vault double added to the chase. Let's go close that one up, guys. Let's go. 8 clicks. He says, I don't got those pockets.
Oh, you got deep pockets.
You can have deep pockets and not have money in them, right? I mean,
That's true.
you could just have deep pockets. Literally, you know, like for whatever reason, you
Yeah.
just go down to like
That's
your
true.
knee.
Yeah.
Like, why do I have such deep pockets? Okay, we've got John Amareya in the NFC North. We got Tyson Leach chilling here in the NFC West. Trevor Tomthy, NFC East. Jarrett Keaton with the rest. Entire control of the AFC and the NFC West as well. Don't be exposing me, Robbie.
Amber, I wasn't saying you. I was talking about Ty. You're the or
Ty said he
Ty's,
only-
yeah. Ty says that I don't have those type of pockets.
He said he only has deep pockets because there's holes in them. That makes sense. Rusty Wallace box coming up here, number 2. Box 2 in the practice squad. Been reaping some big rewards so far in the practice squad, I would say.
Yeah.
And I don't think we're stopping yet. We've got another helmet coming out, full-size lid. What do we got? Who this? Ooh. We have a Jarrett Keaton W. How about on the beautiful Slate Authentic? I believe this is Jared Allen coming out. Full-size authentic Jared Allen. Chiefs Slate Authentic. Jared going to Jarrett Keaton there in the AFC West. Spend all that, right? What, double box break? Couple $100, gets himself a full-size authentic. That will do. Now on the lookout for a speed flex. There you go, my man. Jared Allen. Dog. Dude was a dominant force on that defensive line. I remember him mostly as a Minnesota Viking,
Yeah.
but he did have a stint, obviously, with the Chiefs, the Bears as well. Jared Allen was a dog. Another dub for my man, Jarrett Keaton. Nice hit indeed. Nice hit indeed. On Jared Allen. We'll keep Jared Allen around. Why not? Add him to the collection.
Now that Virginia McCaskey's passed away, all these ex-players are coming out saying how horrible the Bears organization was and how they treated them and everything.
Yeah, it's not good. It's a bad look.
Yeah, Jared Allen come out say that he was like dying to leave the Bears organization.
Oh,
'cause
jeez.
how bad they treated
That's
him.
that's never a good thing. That's not what you're looking for.
I'm trying to think. There was another player that came out and
Box 19, the
basically on how like her sons are like ruining.
yeah. Well,
the
nobody likes
organization.
it, and nobody likes anybody that owns Chicago teams.
Well, yeah, that
Reinsdorf
too. Yeah,
and yeah, they're all there.
yeah.
I think we got a mini coming out here.
Ooh, a mini.
Got a mini coming out here. Ooh, well. You know, I think I was lying earlier because I was like, there's no Bills out there. There is an Amari Cooper Speed Flex. There's also apparently an Amari Cooper mini helmet that's chilling in this series. Amari Cooper, AFC East, Jarrett Keaton. That doesn't happen very often. There is a Speed Flex Amari Cooper in this practice squad. There's also a mini version, I suppose, in this practice squad. But there was a Bills fan in here earlier. I'm like, I don't think we have any Bills right now. There is a Bill. Amari Cooper on a Speed Flex. And you never know what's chilling in the in the and more section, and apparently another Amari Cooper here, 3.0 salute to service flag or mini, and it's going to Jarrett, killing it.
He is killing it.
Got a lot of spots and got a couple of wins to go along with it. Amari Cooper. Okay. I love the minis. I don't know why, but I do. Hey Theo, I love minis too. They're probably more minis than anything in my collection. I need to find a way to display them, but they're mini, they're nice. They're small. They're easy to display. And that's a brand new mini series. All the headliners are still out there. And for $50, you could potentially win 2 of them. I'd like the minis too. Surprised we haven't done one yet. But Theo, you play your game. Everybody plays their game.
Play.
All right. So on my end, I'm going to go ahead and take a peek here. I'm liking the minis more also, says Polorax. Yeah, right? They're great. And again, we do have 5 to go in this first mini break. Haven't done any yet. $50 here for the Gridiron mini helmets. Gosh, dude, I've misguided the Bills fans all over the place. There's a Jim Kelly mini in this one. So if you're a Bills fan, yeah, you definitely have some options that are out there. But everything in this graphic is available. We haven't done a single mini helmet yet in this new series. So LaDainian Tomlinson mini, Brock Purdy mini, Jordan Love for Theo, I'm sure that's the one she's looking for. Tyreek Hill, Russell Wilson, DJ Moore. Haven't had a lot of Russell Wilson stuff on Steelers either, so who knows? I'm very curious to see what the quarterback situation is going to be when it comes to the Steelers. But Russell Wilson, how much does he have left in the tank? We'll see. Andrew said, what's the difference between an authentic and a speed flex? Good question. And we have a good way to describe it because we got authentics and speed flexes. So this is an authentic helmet. Kind of what you think of when you think of like a full-size helmet, all the padding on the inside. Generally speaking, unsigned, they're like $300-$400. And then when they get them autographed, $5, $6, $7, $8, even more than that, depending on who signed it. I would call this like the tier 2 hit. It's like the A tier hit, getting an authentic helmet autographed, big time money. However, speed flexes, and you know the difference because they have these, this almost like hexagonal pattern on the front. This is like what the pros wear out on the field. So literally Robbie can put this on his head right now and go play football. It's like you can see this pattern all over. They're worth more money. I think like $700-ish unsigned. So once they throw in autographs, you're talking about, 4 digits, maybe more than that on some of these. Yeah. So this is the best value right here, is the speed flexes. And especially when they're custom like this one, ripped up with an inscription, that adds more value. The visor adds more value. So the speed flexes are generally speaking like the top hits here that we have at Ultimate Autographs, which is why you look at a series like the Vault, right? Which now is 5 to go, by the way, on that last double. You look at this one, you get a helmet like this one, this Jamar Chase speed flex right here. There's a lot of value on this bad boy. It's a speed flex. It's a custom job. It's got the sick bumpers. It's got a visor. It's one of the best receivers in the game. Easy 4-digit value on this bad boy. More than that. It's a very valuable lid. So to get it for $187, forget about it. Easy money. Same with this one. Ripped up Emmitt Smith, speed flex. That old school logo. It's the first time I've ever seen that in the room.
Yeah, I think it's nice.
Which probably means it's not like a very common lid, right?
No, probably not.
And it's the all-time leading rusher, so there you go. That's worth a lot of money. That's pretty much how you look at it. Theo said I won the last love in that mini, so going for it again. There you go. I think I started with minis, but once I got custom speed flexes, I've only wanted full-size since, right? I mean, once you get one of these, I mean, again, it's hard to go back, man, because this, and it's a lot of value. Minis are great, right? It's $50. You can win 2 minis. It's great. But there's only so much value you can have with mini helmets. They, generally speaking, they don't go over, like 200, and that's for your like most expensive mini helmet. These, you're talking 4 digits, and even the worst speed flex is still like multiple hundreds of dollars. So it's all a matter of preference, and that's why we cater to everybody here in the break room, right? But again, to keep touching on the Vault, every photoed headliner minus that Luke Kuechly is still available. So triple signed, that's worth more. Fouts, Joyner, Winslow, Josh Jacobs, he had a great year last year for Green Bay. That's still alive. That Jay Jetta's authentic. Soon you'll be able to win both of those in the same break, potentially. Lawrence Taylor, Emmitt Smith can win both of those in the same break here eventually. Primetime, Joe Montana, Terry Bradshaw, John Elway. I mean, there's some massive names all over the place here in this Vault series, guys. Would love, love, love to see that again in this one. You get your name in times 2 to that Chase Wheel spin. The Ty Percival special coming up there. Theo said, see, Bradley, I want to go for more flexes too, but I also don't have that much room. See, and that's why it's nice. You can play the jerseys, you can play the minis, the practice squad, whatever else. I told a dude 1050 my dual sign speed flex, Brad. He told me too much. Yeah, you see, and you never know, because some people might be like, dang, I wish I would have known about that, because I would have definitely had jumped on that deal. You just never know. Same problem, Amber. That's why I have to sell so many. Hey, at least that's money in your pocket, right? At the end of the day. Jared said, I'll give the vault another shot. Let's do it, baby. 4 to go. Halfway home. Let's get it. Let's get it. Outside of that, guys, when you get a chance, Robbie, can you put this back up to 7? And they give Anthony
sorry. Yeah,
2 spots in the double. Yeah, you're good. That happened a while ago, and you were super busy, so I understand. I believe we've done 2 doubles and a single so far in this
Andrew,
practice
right?
squad. Yes, Andrew.
Andrew's going to.
So that's 5, which means we're down to the last 17 boxes of the practice squad. And we are still looking for a lot of stuff. That Eric Dickerson licensed jersey, that's a sick licensed jersey right there. Still available. Howie Long Speed Flex, Amari Cooper Speed Flex for you Bills fans out there, and the David Montgomery Speed Flex. So 3 Speed Flex is still out there in the last 17 boxes. The Jay Jetta's rep is still alive as well. We got the LaDainian Tomlinson authentic. So 5 of the last 17 are all full-size helmets. That Eric Dickerson, since it's a licensed jersey, again, unsigned, you're talking about $150 to $200 for that. Since it's like this military special one, I'm guessing it's probably closer to the $200 side. Throw on Eric Dickerson's autograph. We're talking about the same price as an authentic, a rep potentially on these practice squad for that Eric Dickerson. We're still looking for Jackson Smith and Jigba and DJ Moore as well. So I believe it's 9 or 8 headliners and 17 boxes. Just about a 50% chance. That's what I thought. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Some people will tell you, too. They'll be like, no, it's a terrible deal or whatever. And it's like, okay, cool. Like, you don't know what you're talking about, but that's all right. 4 to go in that pairing, guys. Let's close it up. The last box of the old and another box in that new and then a brand new one. How much is this box? This one? The one I was just showing off? It's $100 for a double and $50 for a single, Joe. It's the one you've been winning in.
Real quick.
Uh-huh.
Someone just jumped into that quad box, black and blue.
Oh, did they?
Does Andrew want to grab that spot back into the quad box?
Who hopped into it?
Steve Androla.
Well, I'll ask Steve, too, because I'm just going to let you guys know. I mean, it's up to you. If we want to do the quad, we can do it. But Steve, for the black and blue, there's, I believe, 7 boxes left, and we have Matt Ryan. So if you want to stay, we can, and then we can move back Andrew, and we can get it to 5 to go. Or you can do what Andrew did and we can move you to 2 spots in the double or 4 spots in a single. It's up to you. And then Andrew, it's up to you as well. I guess if you guys want to go back, I mean, we can do it. It would make it 5 to go, but it's up to you guys. I was just trying to be transparent.
Oh, yeah.
There's no photoed headliners left. There's 1 headliner left in the last 7, and it's Matt Ryan. But it's up to you.
That's the beauty about our break room is that we give you guys options.
Yeah, right. And yeah, transparency I think is huge. You know, making sure you guys know what's left. 3 left in the double. Speaking of that, thank you, Jarrett. Moving on, that single box break for the black and blue has 5 to go. So, for example, if Steve wanted to get 4 spots in that single, it'd be 1 to go. We'd do a black and blue right away, right?
Oh, yeah.
6 to go in the jerseys. Again, guys, a lot of headliners still out there. O.J. Simpson, Earl Campbell, Jason Taylor, Jackson Smith and Jigba, Tyreek Hill, Alvin Kamara, Terrell Davis is still alive, Roger Staubach as well, and Baker Mayfield. $26 to get yourself an autographed jersey. $28, excuse me, not a bad deal. Still looking for all the listed guys too: Andre Reed, Dan Hampton, and Jeff Garcia. Moving on down to the mini helmets. 5 spots to go, guys. This is the first break, so every single photoed headliner still out there. Russell Wilson, Tyreek Hill, Jordan Love, Brock Purdy, LaDainian Tomlinson. My man Joe said he has to get that LT. I'm wondering if he was talking about this break with that LaDainian Tomlinson. $50 for the mini helmets, if that's what you're talking about, Joe. You let me know. But LT is available, $50 here in the mini helmets. I hope so, Jared. Good luck, man. And real quick, left in the practice squad, we did go over it, but we'll go over it again. I believe we're down to the final 17 boxes. 3 flexes, Howie Long, David Montgomery, and Amari Cooper. That Justin Jefferson rep is still there, and the LaDainian Tomlinson full-size authentic, plus the Eric Dickerson licensed jersey. Again, don't sleep on the value of this one. Probably $400 to $500 for that one. And then we've also got Jackson Smith and Jigba still alive, and DJ Moore. So I believe it's 8 headliners in the last 17 boxes. Just about a 50% chance at a headliner. I'm going to drop this back in there, though, guys. We're 3 to go. Make sure you guys get this one close so you get in a part of the chase. We open up that brand new Vault series. It'll be a lot of fun the rest of the way through. And then the diamonds is the last one we have to talk about. 5 to go in the single. I would love to get at least 1 diamond done and see if we can't see primetime Deion Sanders. Full-size authentic Deion Sanders. Still available in this one. 25% chance. The other 3 helmets, though, are all going to be authentic helmets. So very good odds. Very good chances at some sick helmets in that one. Yeah, you got the other Amari Cooper. That almost never happens where we end up with the same player in 2 different forms in the same break. Usually when it does happen, it's in the black and blue because we'll have just like, unfortunately, repeats of the same guy. Like maybe it's the same shipping package that got damaged or whatever else. 2 left in the double. Theo is correct. 2 left in that vault double, guys. The Ty Percival special. It does get you into the chase wheel spin. Let me throw that up there. There we go. Wow, why is it huge?
What's that?
It's just like,
Oh, it grew.
guys. No. There we go. Theo said I caved. Hey, it might pay off. It's worth it, right? I mean, hey, you might end up with a chase wheel spin at the very least, get some money back. Outside of this, guys, we're 5 to go in the mini double. We're 5 to go in the diamond single, 6 to go in the jerseys, 5 to go in the black and blue single. We are 6 to go on both the double and quad for the black and blue. So there are definitely some other breaks we can get done. It is 132. I mean, we got plenty of time, guys. A lot, Jared. I can just tell you that right now. A lot.
A lot.
So let's close it up. A lot of great hits already. Roger Staubach. Obviously, this ripped Luke Kuechly. But Michael Penix, Jared Allen. Very curious to see Michael Penix next year. I think the Falcons are going to get better.
Ooh, you're on the Ricky train, huh? You're on Ricky's train.
I don't know. What did Ricky say?
Oh, he's a big Michael Penix fan.
I think Michael Penix is going to be good. With that being said, he's young. He's inexperienced so far. I think it's going to take him a while to adjust, but I think he's going to start next year, and that'll be big. He'll have a full training camp.
Kirk Cousins?
Kirk's gone. They're going to let him go.
You think so?
Yeah.
With all that money? Man, they're going to have to carry a lot of dead money.
Well, that's
they
why they're going
sign
to
him.
release him. But if they release him before, I think it's like March 13th or something, they can save money.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it's one of those deals. Okay.
Yeah, they're still going to have a lot of
Okay.
money that
Yeah,
they're going to
yeah,
have to give
yeah.
him, but they'll save money by releasing
They'll
him
sa- yeah,
by.
okay.
So what I thought was going to happen is they were going to wait till after the Super Bowl, so that way he doesn't end up going to like a competitor or whatever else. Like, you know, like the
Saints?
Eagles could have picked him up and been like, "There's my backup quarterback." You know, Tampa Bay could have picked him up. Whatever. My son is waving at the screen saying, "Hi, hello, Theo's son. Hello."
Hi, little one.
I'm all in for LT, my favorite running back of all time, says Joe. Go get him, baby. Yeah, that mini helmet. LT's a guy we see all over the place, by the way. And he is available as an authentic helmet in that practice squad. That's probably the one you're after, my man. Go get that one. Jared said vault closed. That's what I like to hear. And he is correct. Sweet. So, guys, the next vault we put up is going to be single, double, and quad for this series. And it'll all be for this one right here.
Yep.
Pending what happens in this break. Let's break this down for 1 second, because in a quad box break, pending what happens in this break, once again, you can win Lawrence Taylor, Emmitt Smith, and Deion Sanders all in the same go. 2 speed flexes and a Deion Sanders amp authentic. You could win a John Elway camo authentic and a triple signed Dan Fouts, Charlie Joyner, Kellen Winslow authentic. You can win Justin Jefferson and Josh Jacobs in the same break. There's a lot of ways you can double up. Terry Bradshaw and that sick Jamar Chase speed flex. So, guys, once Robbie puts those one up there, I would definitely recommend hopping in and grabbing your spots in the vault double, the vault quad, whatever else. But appreciate you guys closing that one up, and let's go have a lot of fun in the vault series as a whole after that. So we know for a fact we're going to do box 3 because it's the last one of the old series. So all I'm going to need then is a number for the new series. So if you know you're in that break and want to call a number, drop me a number for the new vault. It's these people right here. Ty Percival, Robert Reese, Gerard Brennan, Jarrett Keaton, Jared Menzer, Amber Yoder, Jarrett Keaton, and Jeff August with the close. Ty's in there. It is the Ty Percival special after all. He wants box 9, which is available. It is available. So we'll do the last one, which I believe is 3 and 9 in the vault.
Good. All right. 9 in the old vault. Or, I'm sorry, new vault. 9.
Yep, and then whatever you got left. So anybody can win. Sweet. Here we go. What do we got? 8 clicks? Good luck, guys. Thank you, Robbie.
Oh, look at the box that someone just managed to just throw away.
That could have been anybody.
Like trash.
I think it was Nicolette, honestly.
Just trash.
Pretty sure it was Nicolette. Amber's in the NFC North. Not a bad spot to be in for box number 2, especially as a Packer fan and a Josh Jacobs authentic still lurking. Jay Jettas as well. Ty Percival's in the NFC South. Robert Reese, NFC East. That second box, again, could be that Emmitt Smith flex. Lawrence Taylor as well. Gerard Brennan's in the NFC West. Jared Menzer in the AFC North. Looking for that Jamar Chase flex. We got Jarrett Keaton in the AFC South and AFC East. And then we have Jeff August in the AFC West. Triple signed. Air Coryell offense. John Elway out there as well. These both feel kind of heavy. I think that's a rep, though, if I'm being completely honest. But this one feels heavy. The next box is going to be heavy. But I'm glad on a NASCAR Tuesday we are getting to do this one. How about the Raise Hail Praise Dale box number 3? Last box of the old series, guys. The check down vault coming down to whatever's in box number 3. It is a full-size rep. Thank you, sir.
Keep throwing boxes down.
No, Gronk is not available. We're down to the last, I believe, 7 boxes, clapping cheeks, and it's Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan's the last one there.
It's clapping Jonathan Cheeks.
How about Jeff August winning his favorite thing on planet Earth? A former Packer that's no longer a Packer. Devontae Adams on the replica helmet. Jeff August, AFC West. Devontae Adams, Raiders replica helmet. Closer Magic, the other thing that pays off, generally speaking, on Tuesdays. So Tay Adams is a filler, obviously, on his old team, which is why he's a filler hit in this one. Otherwise, obviously, one of the best wide receivers to ever play the game, especially over the last decade plus. Pairing up with Aaron Rodgers wherever he goes, and maybe they've got another round together somewhere else. Obviously, reported over the weekend, Aaron Rodgers wanting out of the New York Jets.
No. Get it right. Jets want him out. I think Aaron Glenn says, no, I don't want you as my quarterback. Get out
Just
of here.
saying, one way or another. Anyone want to trade for it? That's from Jay August. He does already have one of these. But there you go. Theo said, wow. Heavy means no Jacobs. Why would that? Oh, it is a rep. You're right.
Yeah, that was a rep.
Yeah, I don't think this is a rep.
And
Box 9. Bootleg. First one, or one of the first ones we did was a Luke Kuechly speed flex. So let's see what happens here. Box 9. I'm going to go ahead and say box 9's a banger, especially if your name is Jared Menzer. How about on the beautiful, ripped, custom speed flex, the best wide receiver in the NFL last season? We got Jamar Chase out the gate with Jamar Chase. Beautiful, beautiful flex. We got the beautiful bumpers. First in receiving yards for receivers. First in touchdowns for receivers. First in catches for receivers. Unbelievable hit. Beautiful custom flex. Jamar Chase, one spot. Jared Menzer. That is money well spent, my friend. How about it? Beautiful hit.
very much.
Hit of the show, no question. Right out the bat. And again, that's why you play early, right? You just never know when these helmets are going to come out. You just never know. Beautiful Jamar Chase speed flex. Bang, bang, bang. Jared Menzer gang. That is sick. Wow from Doug. Nice from Polo. Damn from Jarrett.
That was a
Oh my
damn.
gosh from Bradley. Holy cow from Theo. Nice from Batman. Yeah. It's hard to get much better than that, bro.
That's a Fluffy reference. Damn.
Who?
Fluffy.
Fluffy? Oh, the Gabriel Iglesias? Is
Yeah.
that his name?
You got medium. You got large. You
Oh,
got extra large,
yeah.
And then you got damn.
Box 9 usually delivers. The Ty Percival box. The Chase Elliott box. Bill Elliott box. Holding some absolute heat this time around.
Damn.
Well, Jared, Jeff, congrats, guys. We are now on, by the way, to this series as a whole. So again, we did see Jamar Chase. We've seen Luke Kuechly. With that being said, everything else is still out there, including that sick, ripped Emmitt Smith. You can still pair that up with that Lawrence Taylor flex. You can still win 2 flexes in one go. Josh Jacobs is still out there, and Justin Jefferson. You can win both of those in the same go. Primetime, too, by the way, for Cowboys fans. Emmitt Smith and Primetime, and Lawrence Taylor in that quad box break, potentially. Got John Elway, and then that Fouts, Joyner, and Winslow triple sign. Can win both of those in the same go. So a lot of options. The quad box break is up. $372 for the quad, but again, there are 5 boxes as well that have vault keys. Now down to 4. But again, $300 potentially. I mean, you get into the quad, that'd probably be the ultimate quad. Dion, Lawrence Taylor, Emmitt Smith. One of the fourth ones has that $300 vault key. You pay 4 helmets, only $72, which would be pretty insane. Ty said Emmett's in box 8. Only one way to find out, right? Is he hiding in the Troy Aikman box? Only one way to find out.
One way.
You guys are seeing what I'm seeing here. The quad and double for the vault all appearing. Other than that, we got 7 to go on the next double for the practice squad, 6 to go on the double for the black and blue, and the quad for the black and blue as well. 5 to go on the single box break for the practice squad. If you want to hop into this Chase wheel spin, make sure you are playing in the practice squad. $50 all it takes. You could end up winning a full-size Speedflex, authentic, a licensed jersey, and end up getting paid to do it. So definitely worth at least one play. 5 to go in the single black and blue. 3 to go, though, in the jerseys. 5 to go in the diamonds. 5 to go in the minis. So it's up to you guys. Do we want to keep it rocking and rolling for this show? Otherwise, we're probably going to have a bunch of early fills for 3 p.m. We'll definitely keep it going here for at least another 10 minutes and see where we are at. Josh Jacobs in box 8. Oh, okay. Well, we'll see. It's been a fun show, man. It has been a fun show.
So that vault double box is just by itself, right?
No, it's with the practice squad people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just throw
Oh,
them
it's
all
just
in one
one
list.
all one list. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
They just got themselves in. And it's already been going crazy, man. I mean, Luke Kuechly and Jamar Chase right out the gate. Usually what that means is like the headliners are flowing, man. It probably means the single might reap something big, the double, the quad, because you've already seen 2 of the coolest helmets. That Emmitt Smith is still out there. I mean, Joe Montana, Josh Jacobs, triple signed helmet here. 3 of the best autographs in the game. Charlie Joyner, Dan Fouts, Kellen Winslow, all with Hall of Fame inscriptions. If you don't have that helmet already, that's definitely a cool one to add to the collection. But my guess would be, at the very least, before this show is over, we're going to see the jerseys. It's 3 spots to go. $28 a spot. And again, every headliner is out there besides Joe Montana and Michael Irvin and Adrian Peterson. So, you know, one of 9 guys. Actually, we have 2 of 9 guys on here to rush for 2,000 yards. O.J. Simpson and Terrell Davis. Alvin Kamara is in this one. Roger Staubach, Baker Mayfield, Tyreek Hill, Jackson Smith and Jigba, Earl Campbell, and Jason Taylor. I asked this trivia question the other day, Robbie. I'll ask you because I asked Steven. Okay. We'll see if you know. And I actually think it's one of 5 guys. So we'll say one of 5. Devontae Smith became one of 5 guys to win a national championship, a Heisman Trophy, and a Super Bowl championship. Do you know the other ones?
All right. So a national championship,
Mm-hmm.
a Super Bowl,
And a Heisman Trophy.
and a Heisman.
Yep, that's the question. He was also somehow, I don't know how this is the case, but he is the first Alabama player to ever score a touchdown in the Super Bowl. He's the first one to ever do it. Up until Devontae's. How is that possible? An Alabama player has never scored a touchdown in the Super Bowl. I won my first jersey last night. Robert Brazil. Very nice
So
hit.
he played
Doug,
for Alabama. He
congratulations.
was a Heisman Trophy winner. He won a national championship, and he won a Super Bowl.
Yeah. One, I'll just give you one because he's not on my list originally. And I was like, how come this wasn't on the thing when I looked at it earlier? Reggie Bush is one, but he didn't play in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, yeah, Reggie.
He
Bush-
went to a Super Bowl, but he didn't play. So the one I saw was played in a Super Bowl national championship and won the Heisman.
See, I was originally gonna go with that, but then the Super Bowl, I was like, well, he didn't play in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, he didn't play in the Super Bowl. So like,
So I
that's,
didn't know if that counted.
the
or not.
original list I saw didn't have Reggie Bush on it, but
Okay.
Steven said Reggie Bush, and then I
Okay.
looked it up and I was like, oh yeah, no, Reggie Bush is on there, but he didn't play in the Super Bowl. So
What team did he play?
he was on the who was it? The Niners, maybe. I looked at it and I was like, oh, okay.
It had to be towards the end of his career then.
I think it was San Francisco in 2015.
Okay.
He started one game, had 8 yards or 28 yards the whole year. I'm pretty sure it was 2015. Or it was New Orleans, but I don't. Was he on the New Orleans team? When did they win?
New Orleans with Drew Brees?
Yeah. That was later on, I think.
Yeah, that was earlier. Was this guy a running back or a wide receiver?
So 2 of them are running backs, and then
Okay.
1 is a quarterback, I believe. No, defensive. Excuse me. So it's one safety / corner
Okay.
and 2 running backs.
And 2 running backs. Okay.
We get all of them in our room. 2 of them are usually fillers, and 1's usually a headliner. The defensive guy is usually a headliner.
Stumped.
The other 2 could be headliners in like a dime or a mini or a jersey. I don't think we have them in the room that we know of right now. Speaking of jerseys, guys, again, we are 3 to go. That is our closest break. It's 147, probably about 155. We're going to be calling it for Chase wheel spins. We're sold out on the jerseys, or when we're caught up. We're 4 to go on the minis. That's the first mini helmet break. So every headliner is still out there and available in that one. 5 to go in the diamond single. Would love to get that one wrapped up. 25% chance at primetime Deion Sanders. 5 to go in the black and blue single box break as well. 4 to go in the practice squad. This is one we should get wrapped up because, again, if you want to be in that Chase wheel spin, you do have to play in the practice squad. The double box break, again, Howie Long flex, Amari Cooper flex, David Montgomery flex, Justin Jefferson still out there, LaDainian Tomlinson, and Eric Dickerson all available in the pigskin practice squad, plus Jackson Smith and Jigba and DJ Moore. Make sure you get your name on that Chase wheel spin list for the practice squad. 4 spots to go in the single, and I believe 5 to go in the double. 7 to go in the double. So 4 to go in the single, though. Let's get that one wrapped up. Jerseys are on deck, though, which will be fun. I will now open it up to the chat. I think some of these people already know the answer, but yeah, 2 running backs. They're all in the Hall of Fame. Four in the minis, 5 in the jerseys, or excuse me, 5 in the diamonds, 5 in the black and blue, and 4 in the practice squad. Those are our closest breaks left. Still got 46 people watching, guys, so let's keep it going. We've had some big hits, and there are more big hits to come. More big hits to come, especially in that new Vault series where that Emmitt Smith resides. By the way, give you a hint, one of the running backs was a Dallas Cowboy.
Emmitt Smith?
Not Emmitt Smith.
Ezekiel Elliott? No, because he played Ohio State, not Alabama.
Andrew said on the black and blue, am I in the quad or the double? Because the quad still says 6 spots. So we did move you to the double, Andrew. It's up to you. If you want to get moved back, somebody else did buy in. I gave them the same option I gave you, and they didn't answer. So if you want to move back, it puts it to 5 to go. But right now, you do have the 2 spots in the double. I didn't think anybody was going to buy in, if I'm being completely honest. And somebody did, so then it's down to 5 if you want to go back.
The minute I moved you, Andrew, I saw an order come in. That's when I looked at Colin. I was like, I want to ask Andrew if he wants to go right back to the
Yeah, if
quad.
you want to go back, man, you can. I'm still kind of on the fence of like, it probably isn't going to fill anytime soon, but it might. I mean, you get it down to 5.
We get these type of scenarios where it's like, it sounds good when you do it, but then all of a sudden someone jumps in the quad and you're like, well, let me get right back in that quad.
Yeah, so it's up to you, bro. And you can wait it out a little bit if you want to. My live breaks page is not playing ball, but luckily I can just go here. All right, Dylan Campo, what's up, man? Welcome to the break room. Doug Pietrowski trying to go back to back. Won Robert Brazil last night, he said. Now trying to win again here in the jerseys. We got Ashley Hartnett. We got Doug back in here. Blake Bratcher and Caitlin Salomon. Drop me a number for jersey number 2. Second jersey of the show coming up. Doug won Robert Brazil, looking to upgrade maybe to Earl Campbell if he gets that AFC South spot, or heck, maybe even Baker Mayfield, Roger Staubach. Who's your favorite team, Doug? He's calling 33, by the way, in the jerseys, which is available. So that works. Thank you, sir. Dylan down to Caitlin.
33?
And box 33, yep. Don't have a 33.
I was just going to say, I don't think we have.
Larry Bird. I don't think he counts, though. I don't think he ever drove NASCAR, as far as I know. All right, Doug, you got the NFC North and South. We got Caitlin Salomon in the NFC East, Blake Bratcher in the NFC West, Dylan Campo in the AFC North. First break, good luck. We got Ashley Hartnett out here. And Caitlin Salomon in the AFC East and Doug Pietrowski in the AFC West. Doug said, Cowboys, I hate you right now, Colin.
What?
That's fair enough. Yeah. No. That's fair. That's fair. Believe it or not, I was at my dad's for the Super Bowl. He had like a little party, and we were at the grocery store the night before. And as I'm walking down an aisle, a woman yells at me and says, "Hey, Eagle fan." And I'm like, what? And I turn around and she's like, "I'm a Cowboys fan, but even I'm rooting for you tomorrow. Make sure you get the job done." And I was like, okay, cool. I'm like, wow.
Like you have any like scenario like power to.
Yeah.
Like,
I bet
let me
Cowboys
pull some
fans,
strings.
it was a rock and a hard place. They're probably just like, I don't want to see Philly win and I don't want to see Kansas City win. They were like, can they just score 0 points and go home? Yeah. Tough to be a Cowboy fan right now. But in the break room, a good time because there's plenty of Cowboys across the board, especially that Roger Staubach in this one. So good luck.
NFL history. The Super Bowl becomes a tie.
We got Posh Girl saying, "This is my first time doing this, looking to get one for my husband." And I also like to say, Posh Girl said, "Go Birds." Yes, sir. Posh Girl, that's how it starts. That's right. Theo was trying to get something, and Theo is still here playing for herself now, trying to win some sick Packer memorabilia. Here we go. NFC West, we got Blake Bratcher taking down a college stud back in the day. Beautiful on the San Francisco 49er custom jersey. How about the great Garrison Hurst? Garrison Hurst, Blake Bratcher, congratulations. One spot in, $28. I mean, not too bad for a Garrison Hurst custom jersey. There you go. Andrew said, LOL, I'll stay. Yeah, I think that's the right call, brother. But hopefully we can get some of these other guys in the chat during the 3 p.m. show, and then we can ask them, and they'll be like, oh, yeah, I'll move. Oh, yeah, I'll move. And then we can get that double done sooner rather than later. Take the quad off the site. Beautiful Garrison Hurst jersey. You on the struggle bus today? LOL. I was rooting for Saquon big time. Yeah, man. I love Saquon Barkley. Well deserved. And again, we were kind of touching on it earlier. He's a huge reason why Philadelphia got this far.
Yes.
But I almost think because of how much success he had, which, by the way, he just became the all-time leading rusher in a single season, start to finish. Obviously not in the regular season. Didn't beat Eric Dickerson's record, but beat, I believe, Terrell Davis's record for most rushing yards start to finish. With that being said, I think they shouldered it so much and gave him the ball so much, rightfully so, but people forgot how good of a passing offense the Eagles are. They went to a Super Bowl without him 2 years ago. Jalen Hurts was on fire in that game. He was on fire in this game. Super Bowl MVP, well-deserved for QB1. It was a great season overall. Garrison Hurst, though, in the jerseys. Practice squad is closed. I love the sound of that. Bradley said, I second that. I started here just looking for a Jay Jetta helmet. Well, baby, you can still get that, right? Jay Jetta's authentic in the vault. He's on a replica on the practice squad. I don't know if you've already won the one you won. I think you did. Didn't you win the sick one? Where it was like a pirate ship and stuff? That sick Speedflex? That one was awesome. I'm in on the double. Good luck, Doug. Good luck, man. Probably like the Staubach we saw, right, in the practice squad. With that being said, I'd hop in the vault, my man. Because I would say, and even as an Eagle fan, I'll say this, probably the coolest helmet we have in the room right now that hasn't already been won is this one right here, right? Beautiful Speedflex ripped with the old school cowboy logo. Emmitt Smith on the autograph. It's hard to get much better than that, man. Hard to get much better than that. And yeah, I would argue it's probably the top helmet in the room right now. Probably the top helmet in the room right now. Giants GM manages the team like the Philadelphia Eagles mayor spells it. That was so funny, bro. I looked up like, what did he just say?
Oh my goodness, it's hilarious because they had the same thing about. So Fox pregame asked an Eagles fan to spell out Eagles. He
Yeah, that's the one I
misspelled
saw.
it.
I was like-
and Michael Strahan's like, "What's up with these Eagles fans that not how to
Yeah,
spell their name?"
Everybody in the little Eagles group I'm in on Facebook was like, who put this man on television?
Yeah.
Dang it. Philly D-line was the real MVP for sure, bro. Their whole defense.
that
You
was
hold
hilarious.
a Patrick Mahomes-led offense in the Super Bowl to under 30 yards at halftime.
Oh, yeah.
That deserves some praise, man. That's a statement to how good the defense was all year. The defensive line and offensive line, in my opinion, is second to none in the NFL this last season.
All right, that practice squad's up for you.
I'd be living in my truck if I went in on that. All right. That's fair enough, Doug. It's fair enough. Just throwing it out there. You know, everybody lives within their means and plenty of great stuff to be won across the board. That Roger Staubach jersey, for example, still available in the jerseys. Can win that for $28, right? Not too bad. Joseph McAndrews back in this one. We got Jarrett Keaton. We got Stephen Plecky. We got Parker Jones. And we got Bryant Stewart. What happened to Jarrett's name? There we go.
I don't know. That's how it came in.
I was like, how do you get a Y in there? Draw me a number for practice squad number 3. After this, guys, it is 157. We're 6 to go on the double, or excuse me, 7 to go on the double for the practice squad. Obviously, the single is wide open.
How did the what?
So what we'll probably do
That's funny.
is we'll probably do the Chase wheel spin after this. And if you guys want to get into anything else before we close this show, now is the time. My recommendation would probably be either the single box black and blue. It's 5 to go. There's the link for that. The diamonds are also 5 to go. Or the mini helmets, which I believe are 4 to go. First mini helmet break. It's 52 people watching, guys, so we don't have to go home. Or go home, take a break. Yeah, we got another show at 3. But we don't have
Unless
to go
you're doing
yet.
this by yourself.
Robbie's going to be all by himself doing the show. I'm going home. No.
Oh, that's right. You got seniority, so you get to go home first.
Those are the 3 that are close right there. If you guys want to keep the show going, those are the breaks to play. I don't know what happens.
Yeah, I don't know. I copied.
I was
it.
like, who is Jerriette? Jay Rhett in the building.
Yeah, Jay Rhett.
I think he also called 6.
He
I was
called
too
6?
I was too focused on Jay
He
Rhett.
did. He did. He called 6.
I was too focused on Jay Rhett.
Jay Rhett.
Joe down to Brian. Here we go. Whoops. There's our intro video in case you guys haven't heard that yet. Or our explainer video. 6. Mark Martin box. Box 6 with 8 clicks. Steve Plecky up top. Brian Stewart on the bottom. We got Joseph McAndrews, NFC South. Jarrett Keaton, NFC East. Joseph McAndrews, NFC West. Parker Jones, AFC North, AFC South. We got Joseph McAndrews, AFC East. And Bryant Stewart in the AFC West. Here we go. Box 6 here in the practice squad. What is in the box? Well, if this is the last box of the show, we are ending it very similarly to how we started it. Started off with Brandon Graham on a jersey. How about Brent Selleck this time?
Yeah!
Super Bowl champion in his own right back in the day. He kind of started this trend of really dominant tight ends in Philadelphia because after Selleck, he kind of trained Zach Ertz, who put Dallas Goedert under his wing, and they've all been very good since. That is the NFC East, and Jarrett Keaton, another Eagle jersey going to the collection. Brent Selleck. Loved me some Brent Selleck back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
I guess technically that's Jay Rhett Keaton.
You said Brent.
Brent. Brent. Selleck.
Selek.
Celek.
Yes, that's what I meant. C.
C.
Not S.
Jared said another
yes.
Philly jersey. Another Philly jersey, baby. Let's go.
Another one.
We better get those helmets. Remember, because we have like the Nick Bolton helmet and the
Yeah.
Mahomes helmet where it had the score and the Super Bowl helmet. We better get the
Yes.
Eagles ones that have that.
Yes, I agree.
I'm trying to see because 40 to 22 sounds pretty good with signed by Jalen Hurts
Oh,
and Saquon
yeah.
Barkley.
Yes.
I'd take that helmet all day.
And then that way, every time Common pulls it out, he has to remember it.
Hey,
Oh!
I lived it.
Oh, that's Super Bowl. That's
I
right.
do not envy what's ahead for Common because I have been there. I have been there.
Well, apparently, he also says that you still have to honor that Mizzou.
I do still have to
Illinois.
wear a
So
a
you're
Mizzou
going to have
jersey.
to wear the Mizzou jersey at the same time he has to wear the makeup, I guess.
Oh, that's fine. I don't think the attention will be on me at that point.
Oh, no, that definitely be
Boo.
on his.
Bad take, J. August. Boo. He said another car wash or a car washing cloth. Boo.
What?
I'll trade all my winnings for one flex. Hey man, you never know, man. You never know. Might be in on a speed flex later on. I mean, you're clearly starting to rack them up. But I'll tell you what, this is definitely the hit of the show right here. Buffalo v. Detroit was the Super Bowl I wanted to see, said Doug. Yeah, I think the common fan that wasn't a fan of the Eagles or the Chiefs or anybody else, like the Commanders or whatever else, definitely did not want to see this Super Bowl, right? Buffalo Detroit would have been a very fun Super Bowl. Obviously, as an Eagle fan, I'm glad it wasn't that. But I wanted to see Eagles Bills. I think that would have been the most fun Super Bowl.
Look at that. We're speaking of the devil. Must have heard his name 3 times. Brandon Graham, just a minute ago on Pro Football Talk, says, give me a little minute to figure out 2025's plans. Is he coming back? Will he retire?
I don't think he's going to come back. I wouldn't if I was him. You know, he just suffered a bad injury. He's able to come back and play in a Super Bowl and win. I'd sail off into the sunset.
Sail on the
personally.
sunset? Just
Yeah.
sail away.
2 minis, says Jarrett. Well, man, we can do those. 2 minis. It's 4 to go. 5 to go in the diamonds, guys. 5 to go in the black and blue single. It is 202. I think what we're going to do right now is the chase wheel spin. And then we will move on down to the, not a top to bottom rundown, but just kind of show you guys where we're at. See if we're going to get anything else done during the show. If you do have spots, by the way, that didn't fill in this show, they just carry over to our show at 3 p.m., so you don't lose them. Robbie and I are literally coming back here in just under an hour to rip everything else. So if we don't get it done this show, it's not the end of the world. But let's see who's going to get a chase. Everybody that played in the minis, plus people that helped fill that one pairing for the vault. 8 clicks coming up.
Mr. Clapping Jonathan Cheeks is in that vault quad box.
And it is Jarrett Keaton. No drama here. He probably had the most spots on this list. 8 clicks. He is getting himself a chase wheel spin. Jarrett, I think you know the drill, but in case you don't, all I need from you is a number 1 to 100 that you would like to start on. We'll give it a spin, and whatever number it lands on will be the number you get in a chase wheel spin, a gift card from Robbie Lopez, directly from Robbie's bank account.
That's Jet
Jarrett? Jet Keaton?
Jet Keaton.
Ugh, I got a phone call right in the middle. Ow.
Chase.
Well, you can always go back and watch it, Posh Girl. I don't think you ended up winning, unfortunately. It was Jarrett again. But better luck next time. Just hop back in there, you know. Your luck will change. It has to.
Again.
Jackie Robinson, 42 coming up. Or a Mario Andretti, because it's NASCAR Tuesday, right?
NASCAR Tuesday. Vroom, vroom.
J-Red wants 42. Oh, no, I accidentally clicked it again. Oh, God, I should have went with the first one. Let's give him $30.
$30.
I spun it twice, even. It's like I tried to get him one better, and it didn't work. We'll give him 30. $30 going to you, Jared, because you were such a good sport. Helped bring the breaks home a little bit. Tried to even like give you a bonus spin there. I will go with $30 because I don't even think I let it land, but it was going to be like 27. So we'll just round it up to 30. All right. So, everybody, let's take a peek here at the live breaks page. 7 to go, Pigskin Practice Squad double. Just do a quick little rundown here to let you guys know what we're looking forward to here for the 3 p.m. show. I think we've done 2 doubles and 2 singles, so 6 boxes in total here in the practice squad, which puts us down to the final, I can do this math, 16 boxes. 16 boxes. We got the Eric Dickerson license jersey still out there. 3 flexes. David Montgomery, Howie Long, Amari Cooper. We got a Jay Jettas rep, and we have that LaDainian Tomlinson authentic. It's a 6 and 16 chance, better than 1 and 3 at just photoed headliners. But you throw in Jackson Smith and Jigba and DJ Moore, 8 and 16, 50% chance right on the dot in that series. For the black and blue guys, last 7 boxes, we are still looking for a Matt Ryan helmet, but it's all full-size helmets, reps and authentics in that one. This is a brand new series. Already got a spot knocked off in the quad. That's what I'm talking about, because you can still win Emmitt Smith, Lawrence Taylor, and Deion Sanders in that quad box break, which is crazy. John Elway and this triple sign Chargers lid. Josh Jacobs and Justin Jefferson. Warren Moon and Joe Montana. There's a lot of ways where you can win multiple helmets, multiple headliners all in one go. This should be a fun break going for 3 p.m. We still have 4 vault keys, $100 ranging to $300. All of the listed guys. Eagle fans, we got Donovan McNabb out there, Devontae Adams, Boomer Esiason. Plenty of big hits in the vault to be coming up. Diamonds, again, this is 25% chance at primetime. 4 boxes left. One of them is primetime Deion Sanders, full-size authentic. Would love to get that one up and out of the room and get a brand new diamond helmet series. So we've actually done 3 single box breaks. So we're actually at a better than 50% chance at a headliner. I believe there's 15 boxes left, and we are still looking for 3 speed flexes, the Eric Dickerson license jersey, a LaDainian Tomlinson authentic, a Jay Jettas rep. Plenty of big hits in that one. 7 to go in the jerseys. Again, O.J. Simpson, Earl Campbell, Jackson Smith and Jigba, Tyreek Hill, Alvin Kamara, Terrell Davis, Roger Staubach, Baker Mayfield. Big names across the board. And we'll probably start our mini helmet start of next show. 4 spots to go. 2 boxes coming out, $50 a spot, and all the photoed headliners, every single box still out there, including Brock Purdy and Jordan Love, Russell Wilson, Jim Kelly, LaDainian Tomlinson, and other big names across the board. But it's a fun show. I think pretty much unanimously it's got to be this one, right? This Jamar Chase.
Yeah, Jamar Chase.
Yeah, great hit. And we are getting close on a lot of other breaks, so hopefully we'll start off close as well. We've got Michael Penix that was up here, though, and Jared Allen. Both of those probably just off the podium. I'll give the bronze to Roger Staubach and the silver here to this Luke Kuechly. And again, these both coming out of the vault. Still plenty of big hits coming up in that vault, guys. It's Jared again. Robbie, can you fix that? Dang it, Jared. What's happening? But yeah, we'll fix it on the screen for you. Final thoughts, Robbie Lopez.
Great show. A lot of good stuff. Again, excuse me. Jamar Chase, my favorite lid right now. Number 1, Luke Kuechly 2, and then I go Roger Staubach 3. The speed flexes came out in today's show. There's still a lot of good speed flexes in that vault and the practice squad.
Yeah,
so
right.
I want to see the David Montgomery with the inscription knuckles on that thing.
Sweet.
I want to see that. So hopefully we get some pre-fills in that practice squad and the vault.
Yeah, blue visor too on that one. That's gonna be a sick lid when it comes out. So thank you guys. It's a fun show. Congrats to everybody that won. Thank you for the congrats too on the Eagles. Go Birds, of course, as always. But yeah, plenty to do across the board. Again, if you had any spot that didn't fill during the show, it just carries over to the 3 p.m. show. It'll be me and Robbie Lopez doing it all again. So just under an hour, guys. Make sure you are tuning in every single day, 12, 3, and 6 p.m. Central Time here at Ultimate Autographs. You guys enjoy a short break. We'll be right back here at 3 o'clock.